Yo, what is going on, party people? It is your boy Eric B here with our normal co host and a special guest for another episode of Do You Even Transform, bro?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you? Deluxe, do you?
I do sometimes.
All right.
As you can see right in the center, we have Mr. Deluxe Baldwin. Say hello to the people.
Hey there, everybody.
There's a
Thanks for having
me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. As always, it's an honor to be amongst these fine people. As always, I thank you so much for the invitation. Awesome.
Cool beans, man. We're glad you're here. Glad you can join us. We also have Rusty the Mechanic.
Hello, everybody.
We got I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but we also have a duo in the upper right hand corner. Say what's up, Derek and Scott. Joining us.
Hey yo, what's up, Derek and Scott? Ding. Hey.
Oh God.
Love to see it, man. As you can see, Scott is reporting live from a location right in Derek's basement. He is on vacation. Got a chance to see his Robro in live and in living color.
Yes,
so
sir.
Scott, let's start with you, man. How was your week?
It was great. So we're up here. I don't know if you call taking care of the grandkids vacation, but it's definitely fun, and especially when we drop them off and pick them up from daycare and school. But it's weird being a grandparent rather than a parent, right? Because they misbehave or they're acting like they do, and you're not their parent, so you kind of have to figure out whether you're going to be kind in your responses to their little childishness or not. But we love hanging out with them. They're adorable little kids. I was telling Derek earlier, our 4-year-old, she was on his kick last time we were here. She says, "What color are you?" And so I just said, "I'm pasty." and that sent my wife and my daughter into spirals. They're like, "You can't say that. She's gonna say that to people." But no, it's been good being up here and then getting a chance to break some bread with Derek tonight and record here live and see his setup down here, which is amazing. Most of the time we only see this back here, and he's just got a whole room that's off the hook. So
dope basement. You get a chance to go see the theater yet?
Yes, I stepped in there just a little bit ago, and I'm like, dang, man.
Yeah, it's subtle too, because you wouldn't think all that's back there. Then you get back there and you like, holy smokes.
Right.
Wonderful.
Well, love to hear. Well, since you're in the same square, we might as well go to Mr. Derek as he gets a sip of Pepsi. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. The weekend was very good. Actually, my weekend was kind of consumed with a little bit of FOMO. Just a little bit, a little bit of FOMO, and because and we normally go to the LA show, but we decided not to because we had anticipated going to WrestleMania in Vegas.
Awesome.
And then that didn't work out. So, we're gonna maybe hope for SDCC, maybe because we've never been to SDCC, so we've been trying to.
Man, neither have us.
Yeah, and we really want to try to make that happen, but time will tell. Because they make you wait in that queue and get the tickets and all that type of stuff. And we've been unsuccessful the last 4 years, man. It's just like, okay. Someday, we'll be together. Anyway, but yeah, the weekend was actually pretty cool. But like I said, FOMO, I ended up calling people that I knew that was there. I was like, what y'all doing? What they got, what the panel's looking like. Hey, who's at the bar? Because that's that whole activity in the LA setup, because they got the restaurant and then they got the bar out there that you can sit at outside. and you just conversate with everybody. I mean, when I say everybody, it's everybody because it's usually the attendees, the guest, special guests, all that. They're all outside at this bar, and just congregating, and it's like everybody's just regular people. No one's special. I mean, yeah, you're special. You're special, in your own mind, but you're special in your own mind. You're special to me too. But, it's all about, the congregating out there and just hanging out with everybody and just having fun. And I know you've had a chance to experience that too, Deluxe, while you were out there too. I don't know if you had a chance to, hang out at that bar area where everybody congregates. But yeah, it's all about that after show where, when you're trying to find something to do other than, convention stuff. But that's the fun part, and I missed that part. And, so
you can say
hopefully
everyone's special, but nobody's better than.
Everyone's special. Yeah, nobody's better than me. Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
is this so Derek doesn't kick him out of the house later? I don't understand what's happening right now.
No, that's Scott. Scott's a con.
God. Anyway,
but yeah, I'm very interested I'm very interested to hear about your experience up there, Deluxe, as we go through this. So yeah, looking forward to that. But the weekend was great.
And it's not often we do this, but Deluxe, you technically family, so we gonna kind of leave you last as not a special guest, but just as family. So we'll come to you at the end on that. And then Rusty, man, how was your week?
So my week was so I finished watching Arcane. I'll just jump in on that. I did finally watch the last episode. I'm not happy.
I know you're not.
Not happy at all. No spoilers for anybody that hasn't watched this show yet. Again, show is fantastic. Animation's amazing. Yes. Storyline's awesome. Characters are in depth. Love the show. It's amazing. I'm not happy. And that's all.
Are you not happy? Like you need a box of tissues after?
I was like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, are you ending the? Oh man. Anyway, whatever. So, again, cool story, cool show. Looking forward to whenever the next season comes out. I hope we're wrong about it being the last season, right? That even if they do a new set of characters and stuff, if they can keep up like that animation and that storyline, man, that's an amazing show. Daredevil kicked off. Derek, I'm sorry, I did not mean. I figured with social media and that, because it was all over the place as to what characters in Daredevil.
I almost put you out the group chat,
man. I'm so sorry to you guys.
I did watch it right after that though. Me and Ricky sat down and watched it, and it was pretty dope.
It's good.
So good.
It's good.
It was good.
Like Scott said, I'm satisfied. It's a good start. Yep, that's exactly
a sword to the chest never felt so good.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so I guess the new episode's gonna be coming out like shortly after we get done the show, because they're doing it like 9 p.m. or whatever. So I'll go jump and watch that right after that.
I actually want to watch the second episode again. I think I missed a couple of things. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
With Daredevil, you have to pay attention. That's one of this. This is just one of those series that you have to pay attention to what's going on.
The dialogue is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And Vincent D'Onofrio just blows my mind. Like, not just with him as the Kingpin, but I mean, he's a fantastic Kingpin, right? But he's done other things, right? And every time I watch him, I just go, my God, this guy is talented.
Full Metal Jacket,
very universal,
buddy. And thank you for bringing that up. So I actually made my wife Heather sit down and watch the first 20 minutes, like 30 minutes. Of
that's the most intense part,
right?
Yeah.
And she came away from that. She was like, that's the same guy. I was like, that's the same guy. She's like, oh my. And she was just blown away, right, by that whole thing and his acting and everything else. So, for anybody who doesn't know, Vincent D'Onofrio is the guy that plays Private Gomer Pyle in Full Metal Jacket. Just an amazing
Full Metal Jacket. He played the Law
CSI.
and Order.
Or Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Criminal Intent. CI.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was
anyway,
just and Men in Black. Like he has.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the alien cockroach. He was a cockroach. Yeah, he's a cockroach guy. The main guy.
Oh, okay. He was a character. Okay.
He looked a whole lot different in that one. He has some.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
Oh,
the guy that had the skin on his face.
The skin that was coming off.
That was Vincent. I did not realize that.
Derek's going to go back and watch it now.
He had hair. He actually had hair.
Yeah.
So.
But that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then I had a completely stressful week with the. So I made the announcement for the Kennedy's Village raffle, right? And I'm doing MPG09 Super Jinrai, and I didn't actually have it in hand, but I had poked around on a few websites and been like, oh, it's still available in different places, and then because I'm trying to, everything that's going on in the world right now, I was trying to be a proper Canadian and shop Canadian, and I found a Canadian site that actually had the figure, and I ordered it, and then 2 days later they sent me an email saying this is on back order. I went, man, and I was going, man, that's not on back order. That's like, you guys are sold out of it. You didn't update your website properly, and I'm not going to get this thing right. So anyway, so I went into panic management mode with them, and I was like, can I just cancel the order? And they weren't getting back to me. And then thankfully they sent me a UPS tracking number yesterday, and it's on its way. And I'm like, okay, nice. So it's still going to be available for the raffle. Thank God.
All right.
That would have been slightly embarrassing to have to backtrack on that. I was actually looking at Fans Toys Mark because Ages 3 and Up still has copies of them, and I was like, well, maybe I'll have to do a flip to that, but luckily I don't have to. So anyway, so the raffle is still on, everybody. No need to panic. We will be doing MPG09 Super Jinrai at the end of the month. Get your entries in. We'll talk about that more later. But that's my week's been pretty quiet. What's that?
I said, look forward to winning.
Me too. I'm looking forward to you winning it too. So I can come over and mess with it.
Yeah. Otherwise, my week's been pretty quiet. Like it's been work again. The end of this month is Canadian government's end of fiscal year, so everybody's trying to get their projects done by the end of fiscal year to close off their budgets and all that bullshit. So I've been head down, getting shit done for different projects and that. So not a lot of socializing going on. Just trying to get through this month. Plus, we still have snow on the ground, which is getting really, really annoying.
Yeah, that sucks.
Anyway,
it's melted here for the most part.
That's what happens when you live north of the 49th parallel. But anyway,
fair enough. Deluxe, come on, tell us about your adventures in LA. How was your week, sir?
It was good. We started off, like I said earlier, that we made a trip out of it because this was like a month out of everything, because my wife's been wanting to go to San Diego for like 2 years, and I was like, well, Tfcon is in March, we could make a trip out of it. She's like, all right. So we went to San Diego for about a week. We flew in last Saturday, stayed till Friday. But the one thing is, we didn't get to go whale watching. That's the one thing she really wanted to do. And the weather, for some reason, the whole week of San Diego, that it's always nice and and sunny and everything, it rained just about all week. So we didn't get to go whale watching. Yeah, so she was kind of upset with that. So yeah, but we drove up to LA on Friday and spent time in Tfcon. But the bad thing is, I was sitting there, and the coolest thing is that I've ever seen. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Frank Todaro. He voiced Starscream in the Netflix series. Anyways, he's a big fan of mine. He loves my channel, and it was so cool. Because he said,
nice.
Yeah, he said hi to me and everything. A lot of people come up to me all the time, like, "Hey, Deluxe, I like your reviews and everything." Well, he came up and did the same thing. I didn't know who he was, and then when I was walking away, and one of my friends said, "Do you know who that is?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "He voiced Starscream, and Starscream's my favorite character." I'm like, "No, he's not." I went up to him, and so he also voiced Starscream on the 40th anniversary panel with Peter Cullen and Frank Welker and everything.
I do remember.
Right. He also was in the Rooster Teeth series too.
He's in a lot of stuff. And
he was Starscream. He was Starscream in the Rooster Teeth series.
I know. I fangirled a little bit. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Yeah, I love your reviews and everything and all that stuff." And we started talking. I got to hang out with him, and I got to hang out with his wonderful fiance. We sat there and talked forever and everything. I'm going to try to get him on round 30. He said he would love to come on. It was just so cool to have someone like that say, "Hey, I like your work, and your reviews and everything." Because I didn't think voice actors watch, reviewers. It was just I was just so, kind of starstruck and everything. So that was cool. But to end that night, I got an email while I was talking with them saying that my flight got canceled. I will never fly American again. They are trash. So they sent me an email saying my flight was going to be canceled on Sunday because we're supposed to fly out 4:30 on Sunday. And they said, well, we got to move you to Monday. I'm like, no, I've been in California for 7 days. I got to get back to work. So I had to go back to my hotel room, call, and then, try to, and we got another flight, but it would last 7 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't get to do anything on Sunday. So all I got to do was spend it with Saturday night, Friday and Saturday night with a Tfcon and everything. So, but we made it home. I didn't want to mess with it. I guess I could have took another flight, but I don't want to mess with it anymore. So I will never fly American again. They can kiss my ass. It'll be United or Delta, Southwest. I don't even care anymore. But I had a great time at Tfcon, my first one on the West Coast. I've been to all the ones on the East and the Midwest, and this was my first West Coast one, and I had a great time. It's huge. It's a great venue. A lot of stuff to do around that area, and I would probably go back. I may go back again, but I want to go to Toronto to finish it off the Tfcons in 3 different areas and everything. So
you are quite welcome to join us up here.
I would love to,
Mr. Deluxe. We would be happy to have you.
Man, I heard it's really chill and laid back.
Unlike some other people in this group.
Hey, man, you can have them in America's hat, I guess, if that's what you want to say. No, Deluxe, man. Listen, I think that's a good show to go visit. I know we were talking about Toronto pre-show, but that's where it all started. So I think if you can hit the trifecta, man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the West Coast it's a lot of people. There was a lot, and they said last year was more, which I understand because of the 4th anniversary. They said last year everything like sold out, all the weekend passes, all that stuff was packed. But the thing is, like Derek was talking about, seeing people at the after the show and everything, there wasn't that many people in the lobbies and area, out the outside area. But I was entertained. I had friends. I was talking with people, and like I said, I got to hang out with Frank and his fiance a lot, and that was awesome. Like I said, it was so cool. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, I know it's not like, Peter Cullen or Frank Welker, but just cool if somebody like that likes your work. And then I've, actually been looking up his stuff and everything. And he's freaking awesome. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I hopefully I can get a good friendship going with him and everything. And we talked a lot and everything. And we got to know each other, not just, personal too as well. Everything. So that was awesome. That was a highlight of my trip right there.
Nice.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Thank you.
Sounds like it was worth the trip for sure.
Yep.
Sure.
By the way, shout out to for doing that live stream of the third-party panel review, which we will be getting into later. But I appreciated that a lot because I knew that Sony wasn't going to be there, and Sony's typically the one that is doing that stuff. So that somebody else stepped up and did it, because I mean, you obviously could have just been there to enjoy yourself. So I think on behalf of all of us in the community, we really appreciate when any of us step up and do a live stream to take the time to do that for the rest of the community. So thanks, buddy. That was awesome.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It was fun. It was fun.
Sorry, Eric, before you jump in, I completely forgot. One thing I did do this week is I did get a new t-shirt from Dragon Star Studios there. Thank you, Matt Kincaid, Reflector Files, Dragon Star Studios. Shout out to him. So anyway, just wanted to show that off. I love this shirt.
Nice.
Rusty jumping the gun on the next segment.
Sorry. It's not really a Transformers thing. I don't want to go to the cornfield. So
it counts.
It counts. All right.
Oh yeah, it counts.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I did it again.
That's all right. That's okay.
Please don't kick me.
It's the middle of the month. I'll be.
Eric, how was your week, man?
Man, I'm glad you asked, Deluxe. So this past weekend was cool. I got a chance to. No. But my past weekend was pretty cool, man. My wife hung out, had a girls' night with her friends, so I got a chance to spend just some personal quality time with my daughters. We cleaned up a bit in the house, trying to get the house back right for the wife, because they want a clean house. So we did that, and then we just hung out and played some Connect Sports on the Xbox One. I moved that to the front room where we have like a workout space. We just got a bigger TV up there. Shout out to my mom and dad for that. And now we can kind of have more room to play like the Nintendo Switch and Connect Sports. So I exposed them to the Connect Sports, and we were playing all type of games just to get us moving, get us back in motion, and the kids have fun. So I got a chance to do that. And then Sunday, Savannah had a cookie booth. So my wife and I took over Walmart in a city called Livonia here. And we have both doors on lock, and she dang near sold out on that Sunday. So she's only 80 boxes away. She got a cookie booth this Sunday, and man, we are excited to be done.
Are y'all still doing online orders at all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. So you can do it two ways, Derek. If you want me to bring them to you, because I'll be down that way at the end of April, I believe. We can do that. You can order them and just select Girl Scout cookie delivery, and I'll put them in the freezer until it's time for me to come down.
So, the
or
reason
you
why
can
I
pay
asked,
for delivery, then that's gonna cost
the reason
you a lot.
why I asked for that is there's a lot of Girl Scout cookie fans in here, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
What if we were to scroll that website on the bottom and give them the opportunity to make an order and then have it shipped to them, and then they can enjoy some Girl Scout cookies? Because here's the thing. Each region has got different cookies.
They do.
So if you're in my region, you want to experience something in another region that you can't get in this region. So yeah, I'm hey, if you want to do that, I'm just saying,
I tell you what. So we don't take over the stream. I'll put it in the chat, and if anybody wants to buy some cookies, the link will be in the chat. How's that?
Hopefully, it'll let you put the link in there. So, because I've had bad experiences with that, but we'll see. Other than that, you can just do the ticker.
And at the end of the month, I'll be giving away a box of Girl Guide cookies as part of the Kennedy's Village raffle that I'm running at the end of
How you gonna preserve them?
What show am I on? I don't understand what's happening.
There we go. So it took. Let's see if it works.
Okay, cool. All right.
Boom. There you go. There you go, guys.
Quick, everybody screenshot this.
There you go. And it'll be in the chat to the end of the night.
It'll be in the chat. That's right. Yeah.
So you'll be good there to go. But so we did that, man. Work's been off to a decent start this week. But I'm just excited, man. I turned 43 this Saturday, and I am eternally grateful for my life, from where I've come from to where I am now. My health, my family, my friends, a lot of you all who have become family. So I'm grateful. And oftentimes I sit back and I just reflect on my life, and just sometimes I get a little emotional about it, because I understand how incredibly blessed I am. And I'm in a peculiar position in life where things could have been real bad for me when I was younger. And I'm just grateful. So I've been reflecting a lot on that lately, and I don't know how else to say it other than thank you for those who have supported me in my life, my friends that I've met in this community, my wife who has been a godsend to me, my kids who have helped me become a better man in life. So in 43 years, man, I can honestly say that I feel that I am an incredibly blessed man, and I appreciate where I am in life. So,
man, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. I thought you were 28, man.
I feel like it. I do.
Man, with them guns, surprised you don't think he's 23.
I didn't know you was 48. But, you look 28, man.
Let me, if I can give you your flowers real quick. Yeah, man. Look, from the day I met you, you have been very consistent in everything that you present in yourself. And, with the representation that you have in regards to you, your family, and the way you represent us in this group, I consider you an outstanding individual and a very outstanding leader when it comes to the stuff that we do here. And, I can't thank you enough, because I know between me and you in our brotherhood, there's been plenty of times where we have walked and talked each other off ledges plenty of times. And I can't even begin to tell y'all how many he walked me off of, because some of y'all were in danger and y'all didn't even know it. And y'all need to be thanking this brother right here for me not popping off. Or that. But yeah, man. I salute you. I salute you, my brother. And happy is the birthdays to you, man. I hope you celebrate well this week on the actual day. And, you know, man, I'm just telling you, man, we love you. I love you. And, you know, very blessed to have you as a part of us, man. You know, you are definitely us. All right?
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. It means a lot for sure.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'm still trying to get over the end of the Arcane show. I cannot handle this emotional baggage that is happening right now. Guys, you're killing.
Hey, man, it's cold up there for a reason for you. You stick with the cold. We gonna stay warm.
Yeah. No, I'll second everything Derek said. Right, Eric, man, you're a solid dude.
Thanks,
yeah. Everything I'm doing here is just in gesture. It's
No, I know, man. I appreciate you guys, and I ain't mean to turn this into a sappy moment, but
no, man, you good.
My kudos and stuff, man. Dang, I'll be 43 Saturday, bro. Dang.
That's what's up.
All right.
I had a whole long, like 2-page thing for you, Eric, but I know anytime now that Brian Brink's going to be like, what's the topic tonight?
You know it's coming. Man.
Hey, man, say something nice about Eric real quick.
Brother? Eric B?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Like, I'm just going to say, we have mutually, just what you just said, we've mutually talked each other off the ledge a couple of times.
For sure.
I appreciate the friendship.
Yes.
And it's about to expand into another realm here pretty soon, too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, iron sharpens iron, man. I'm just happy that I can finally say that I have good friends that I can count on and I can connect with, man. But, you know, that's enough of that. We can talk about that another day. I got stories on top of stories. But anywho, man, Brink, I could always
bring it. There you go. Yeah.
Let's go.
I could always count on you.
Wow, man, yo. All right, let's go.
Let's get to it, man. Let's see if anybody transformed, bro. And let's start with Mr. Deluxe. Let me see if I can get this screen right. Is that it? There we go.
Okay.
Deluxe.
All right.
Did you transform, bro?
Oh yeah, I got always got to do something. I got to do reviews. Okay, so I went to a shop in San Diego and had everything Transformers. Old, it means it Wales something. Anybody watch? Anyway. Anyways, found this shop and had a lot of old, just packed, wall to wall full of stuff and everything. And I got the Armada wheeljack from Legacy. They had an MMC, the Shatterglass version of the Rodimus, but it was missing a lot of stuff, so I didn't get that. All right. So one thing I got while I was out, or what came in, I got while I was at Tfcon was the
nice.
Rodimus.
Yeah.
This will be up tomorrow. Reviewed him. He, my God, if every figure could be painted like this guy, jeebus. Yeah. This is Fans Toys paint right here. Really good. Yeah. I like it.
Really?
I don't have. Yeah, I don't really have any.
If not better, considering the level of paint apps. Like how
the paint on this, man, the gold, the red, it's got. Man, the weapons are painted. I mean, it's just like this. They got some good stuff coming down the line, so I'm happy with this. But yeah, my review will be up tomorrow if anybody wants to go watch it. At TFCon, now here's what I got at TFCon. I got some blockies. Who doesn't love some blockies?
There you go.
Come on, love me some blockies.
Transformers 1 Galaxy version.
Yeah, I got the Transformers 1. Haven't opened these up yet. Hope that I get the chase. Once again, it is another Optimus Prime. They love their chases of Optimus Prime. So I got that.
That's the chase one is the blue Orion. Was it the blue Orion packs or something like that? Or
no, that was this is just the chase one for this one, just Optimus Prime.
Okay.
That blue one was with the IDW. So IDW Prime and IDW Megatron.
And they called that Orion packs. I was like, what the
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Love some blockies, man. They're really fun.
Yeah, man.
3-0 was at Tfcon, and 3-0 is one of my favorite companies.
Oh God!
Did
you buy
I
it?
love some 3-0. So I got Shatterglass Rodimus.
Oh,
okay.
got it.
Got him, and I got.
Now let me ask you: did they sell out of those?
Oh, did you get the Jazz?
He did.
Yes,
he did.
I don't know if they sold. I think they did because when I walked by Saturday, they was packing up. They didn't have very much stuff. They had a lot of stuff. They showed off some new stuff too as well, man. I'm excited. I love 3-0. If I could start over, 3-0 and Legends would be my start and everything. So
wait a minute. So they had some new stuff and it wasn't in the panel?
No.
Yeah.
Well, 3-0 is considered official.
Oh no. They did.
3-0 is considered official.
That is true, I guess. Okay, that makes sense.
They don't
So
do official stuff.
Third party.
Yeah, 3-0 is official. So they had stuff. They had like a display. Actually, I did a video of them. I did the Chosen Prime stuff, and like because they always have a display, and I did the 3-0 stuff. You know, you got Red Alert coming because Side Swap. You got the Cone Heads coming. They got the what's the new comics out right now with the Megatron arm and Optimus Prime?
Sunbound.
Oh yeah, the Optimus, the
Sunbound.
Energon universe.
Yeah, so they got that coming.
Yeah.
They got a Lost Light IDW Rodimus or Prime coming as well. It's purple and all that stuff looks good. So they got a lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah.
They got the
I showed that somebody took pictures. I can't remember. I think it was
that was a Toy Fair, right?
But no, somebody took pictures of their booth and they took pictures of them individually. And I showed them off on ETR last night.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
So I got a couple more things. You don't know my channel. I love some clear Transformers. For some reason, I missed out on this guy. I don't know why. But this is the masterpiece, Burning Convoy of Primal. Got this at TF Source. They were there as usual. And I got the 2 convention exclusives. I got the Green Ravage. So their 7th or 8th one they've done. I wish we'd have got Ramhorn or Rat Bats.
Thank you. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they keep repainting this guy, but I guess he could go with they did the Voltron. Yeah. We got a blue one and we got the green one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. He'd be the green line.
We just need a yellow and a red one, and we'd be good. So
there you go. They could do that.
They could do that.
If they're gonna do a yellow one, do Steeljaw. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I understand. So I got that.
They did Steeljaw already. They got Steeljaw out.
Yeah. I love MMC. So no worries. I love MMC. So I got it. I like I said, come on, give us Ramhorn, give us Rat Bats, and everything. And I got the Chosen Prime. And Get Right Robot, which I mainly got it for Get Right Robot because he's a really good dude. Jason, I got Obsidian Blade with this. He's just basically a parts former. I did the review for the red, white, and blue one, so I had to get this one because it goes with the Energon Prime or the Nemesis, whatever they got going on. So there you go. Yeah. And that is it. That's all I got this week.
Dope.
That is a good haul, sir.
That was a good haul, man. Hopefully your reviews pan out pretty well, man, from all that goodness you got.
I hope so.
Well, we're going to go ahead and pull in Mr. Rusty. Rusty, Mr. PowerPoint expert. Did you transform, bro?
Does the t-shirt count?
Yes.
All right, then I got this t-shirt.
But you already blew that one.
From Dragonstar Studios, Mike Kincaid, the Reflector Files, all that stuff.
It's okay. Moving right along.
You know,
you blew it. All right. Since Derek is in the square first, I'll go ahead and go with Derek, and then Scott will get you on your separate cam.
All right.
So, picked up. I got this off of.
So good. That is so good, dude. One of the best DX9s Rodimus out there, man. Best DX9 almost right there.
Where'd you pick that up at?
You'll never guess where I got this from.
Where at?
AliExpress.
Oh, really?
AliExpress.
Wow.
And you'll never guess how much I paid for
it.
Just a minute.
He's like, let me go get it.
You'll never guess how much I paid for it. I'll send you the link if you want.
$80. $80. Get out. I was gonna say
$60?
60 at first,
Man,
too.
that's
I
good.
paid 60, brand new, unopened.
That's pretty good.
I have not opened this. Yeah.
They still
Actually-
call them carry, or they call them something else.
Man, you
No,
better
they
open
call
it
it
up,
tear.
make sure it's
That's
in
tear.
there.
Call
You
it
better open
tear.
it
I
up, make
was
sure it's
just
in there. It
gonna
could be
say.
something else. It
Could
could be
have
something
been a
else.
retape job. You don't know.
That dude
AliExpress.
got a bunch of baby Air Force Ones in the box.
A bunch of rocks.
Oh,
All you got was
shit.
rocks.
Yo. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
It's in the box, so.
Good
There
one.
you go.
Good
And
one.
it's already in car mode. So
Yeah, it's already in car mode.
And it transforms
But
all
yeah,
in one
man,
too as well.
I saw this last, right before Thanksgiving last year. Grant had hit me up and he had got one. And I was like, where'd you get it? He's like, I was like, oh no. He's like, well, I got mine. So just, he sent me the link. And it came in last week. Came in last week. I had to wait that long for it, because it was coming in from overseas too. So I was like, okay, I was just continue to wait. They keep updating me, and then I finally got it here. So
That's a good thought, man.
got this on a private sale because I wanted to rib our resident rock father.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
That's
talked about this one last
the
night.
G Creations or
Yeah.
Generation Tour. Okay,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
G Yep. G
Nice.
Creations, the metal series.
So that's Smoke Screen, right?
Yes, the
Yeah.
smoke screen. He had Prowl too, but I was like, nah, I just want this one because I want to get Dust autograph. I want him to autograph this for me.
Prowl's pretty good too.
I told him that last night. He was like, no. He said, but he does want his he does want his royalties. I was like, man, get out of here. So yeah, that's all I got.
Nice. Let's go to Mr. Scott Rod over here to our left. Scott, turn your camera on. do. Going once.
So you gotta turn your camera on right here.
Oh, you gotta turn it on first. Huh?
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Is the share screen happening?
Yep, I can turn. Do you want me to do that too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
'Cause
look
I
at that
don't
picture in
have-
picture.
Yeah. All right. So this is in honor of Art Brink. This is the new light cover for my Transformer room.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said the
Oh,
switch. I was
yeah.
like, what is that thing in the middle?
Right.
I wonder what that thing in the
Yeah.
middle was.
Okay.
That's
So
lit.
it's a switch panel.
Yeah.
A switch plate. A switch plate. Yeah.
I was like, why's that got a painter?
Robots
And,
don't have painters.
Painter?
Then Brink
That's
and
cool.
I
That's
think,
cool.
ordered this at the same time, but this is a add-on kit for Studio Series 86 Prime,
Mhm.
where you
Yeah,
get
it's
the
scope and
two
stuff, right?
sides for the Matrix chamber,
Mm.
which makes it look much better.
Agreed.
Okay.
And also in the same package, the
Oh.
backpack.
The
Jacket.
backpack. Nice.
Where'd you get that
Wow.
from? Who is that
eBay. Came from
from? Oh,
overseas.
eBay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
it was like $25 for both of them, and then it came with a sticker sheet as well.
Oh,
beat
okay.
that.
That's what's up. By the way, nice detail display. I mean, nice module case display in the background. You got.
All right, and then I
Oh,
finally got my DX9 sideswipe, which that'll come up later in the conversation.
Mhm.
That's the old bad cube sitting next to him.
And so, for those who don't or may not have heard the story, how did you end up just getting your DX9 sideswipe?
I sent my copy to Bobby and for him
right.
to review, and he liked it enough that he said, I'm going to add this to my collection. Now, I feel like he probably would have made a different choice had he known future news, if you will.
We'll talk about that later.
I don't know.
We'll talk about that later.
Bobby's just a human being like the rest of us, right? So
Yeah. And then
Bobby's human.
it just so happens that he did the same thing with me on this one.
Yes, he did.
Deluxe, I am 100% in the same lane as you on this. It is a phenomenal figure, and worth. I usually don't like paying Takara prices for their quote unquote masterpiece level figures because it always felt like I was paying Fans Choice prices and getting bad cube quality. And this is 100% worth every dime.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I still want to check it out.
The transformation it's just
fun.
It's smooth, it's fun. Yep, everything. So, and that is it.
Yeah.
Dude, so it sucks because I'm waiting right now. I am giving myself some space to breathe as it relates to Transformers just a little bit. But I want that hot rod to add to my hot rod collection. So it'll happen one day.
I would say continue to exercise that patience.
My man's makes sense. I'll wait it out. I also want to say that Bobby got you twice now.
No, that's his third time.
Actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he took he kept the brawl as well. Yeah.
Oh man!
You know what?
I'm starting my own small Transformers business, selling figures to Bobby.
Just to Bobby, one customer.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was blessing in disguise though, real quick on that. At least with the hot rod, you don't have to wait through Chinese New Year to get your replacement.
Yeah.
Because look what happened with DX9 Sideswipe.
Yes.
You and I both got caught up in Chinese New Year. At least you had your first one. Well, for a minute, but mine got caught up in Chinese New Year, and I got mine directly from Magic Square. It's in Jamaica, Queens right now, New York. So at least it's stateside. So I hope to get it soon, but it took me a long time to get that thing, which is okay. I'm okay with that. But sorry, Rusty, I was cutting you off.
No, it's good. I was just gonna say I was actually nervous because you know Scott keeps bringing up these stories about sending stuff to Bobby. By the way, fool you once, shame on you. Etc. But anyway, I knew that Bobby got hung up on the Stray figure right from MMC that he wanted to do a review on it. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey Bobby, like I've got one. Do you want me to send it to you? And almost immediately regretted because I was like, shit, what if he keeps it? what if he likes it so much?
Oh, you lucked up, buddy.
So thankfully he hated it. And it's on its way back to me, so it's all good anyway. So
yep. You lucked up there, buddy.
He was not happy with it. Like I like some of his points are valid on it, but I thought it was a really good figure. But anyway, he was frustrated with the transformation.
I love that Stray. That Stray's freaking awesome, man.
I thought it was good too, but you could tell he was getting
awesome.
Frustrated with the transformation. And I think that really dug into his opinion on it. Right, he was frustrated with it. So anyway,
the transformation.
It
was great too.
Dudes,
not gonna make everybody happy. Goose egg for you? Nothing.
Zero.
Absolute
okay. I got a
zero.
T-shirt.
Nice. Somebody got something. I'm still waiting on my DX9 to come in the mail, my Sideswipe, but it'll get here when it gets here. So that's
trying to get Mike to make some tank tops.
Dude, low key, I need some. You do tank tops, I'll buy 5 instantly. I mean, I got pre-orders coming, but nothing's dropped as of yet. So, but such is life. Yeah. All right. Well, that moves us along to our next topic. Well, technically, we would normally be going into does it even hold up? But since we got a special guest here tonight, we're going to talk to Deluxe a little bit, and then we'll get into the panel. So let's get back to our regular view here. Move everybody around. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so Deluxe, this is the first time you've got a chance to join our show. So for our viewers, even though our viewers are pretty much every realm viewer, and I'm pretty sure there's some cross-pollination with your show and your stuff that you do. But for those who don't know, you're Deluxe Baldwin, aka Mr. Matthew. Hey guys, how you doing? How y'all doing out there? You've been reviewing for quite some time, man. So why don't you just introduce yourself to the people? Tell us what you do and where we can find you as far as your content, and how long you've been collecting.
Okay. Well, once again, as always, thank you for having me on. It's an honor to be with y'all. Been collecting since RID around 2000. I started getting back into it. I was walking through Walmarts and I saw some toys and stuff and everything, and I was like, "Oh, I used to love Transformers," and started picking that up. Then I stopped a little bit and started really when 2001, around when the Armada started coming in. And I saw Starscream at Walmart, and then I found eBay, and that's the devil right there. So I just started getting more stuff and everything. So I've been collecting for as an adult for, God bless America, 25 years almost. Jeebus. I got too much stuff, and I've been reviewing since around 2016. I was on a little show called Shattercast Uncut. Fortunately, we are not around. I'm not around anymore, but they're still going, pretty strong with Justin and all those guys. They're doing All Hail Unicron. Yes, sir, and everything. But that's where I got my name Deluxe back then, and I've been reviewing since then. I review everything. I love Transformers. If you don't know by now, I collect everything from Legends, Chug, Masterpiece, transforming, non-transforming, blocky, 3-0. I collect everything. Starscream's my favorite character. I get everything of his. I've known ROC, when they just first started, right when we started with Shattercast, they started we started I think in 14. I think 2014. They were around 15. I think they were around 15. I think around that area, 16. I remember the first Tfcon we all met. We met them in Chicago. Then we went to North Carolina and everything, and we hung out with everybody and all that stuff. And since then, so I've known everybody in the ROC and everything. I have a lot of good friends in the community and everything. And that's about it. I live in Arkansas. I know. They're asking.
Arkansas, right?
Nope, it is Arkansas. We were first. Kansas was after us, so we are Arkansas. But that's about it. Like I said, I live in Arkansas. I'm married to my wonderful wife of almost 13 years this year. Her name is Lisa. Yeah. I think I know Eric's met her. Derek has. Well, I think Derek has.
Yes. No, I don't think I've had.
You met Lisa. Yeah, you have. Yep, okay. She was at TFCon. No, she wasn't at Chicago. She wasn't in wrestling. No, well, maybe it was the last Chicago show that I was at, because I know I seen her there, and then
she was at BotCon too in New Jersey. Yeah, Derek met her.
At BotCon in Jersey.
Was in Jersey.
That's what it was. Yeah. BotCon Jersey.
I may have to see her face again and be like, "Oh yeah, I did meet her."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But and that's about it. I mean, that's it. Well, I do reviews all the time. Put out something every day, man. Sorry.
You can't glaze over that Deluxe piece. So I don't know that story. You said you got your name being on Shattercast. How did they come up with Deluxe for you?
Well, at first it was going to be Creamy Legend. Thank God it wasn't that.
Yeah, thank
God. Creamy Legend.
That's wild.
I hear different stories. I keep remembering if it was either Bobby or it was Oscar. It was one of those, and I don't know. They just called me to, like I said, it was going to be, I think Oscar just joked around it was going to be Creamy Legend or something like that. But they just started calling me Deluxe, and it just stuck. And I was like, I like it. Sure. Deluxe Baldwin kind of flows a little bit. So I just got it back when on Shattercast we were all that stuff and everything back in the heyday. And they just started calling me that, and it just stuck with it, So
I thought it might have been something related to the fact that was your favorite class of Transformer or something at the time.
Oh no! At that time, I don't think even Legends was around. That maybe it just started maybe around that time. I don't remember, but yeah, they were going to call me Creamy Legend or something, and
that's.
I'm like, wild. I'm good on that one.
No,
I'm good on that one.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That would not have. Stood up now.
I don't think I would have been walking around with that.
Maybe during that time, but right now, no, sir.
No. Yeah, bro, that still would not hold up.
that'd be like going, "Hey, Delicious, Delicious." I'm like,
exactly.
Right.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know.
The
Kings of Comedy. I love me some Kings of Comedy. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Man, I miss Bernie.
Yes, sir.
Are you still you still doing stuff with Kato and Inutabi and those guys? Or
really good friends of mine, Kato, Patriot Prime,
Yes.
Rodimus Prime, we all have a chat together. We have a little con bros, what we call. We've gotten together twice in Baltimore. I'm sorry, 3 times actually, twice in Baltimore and Orlando.
Twice in Baltimore.
Yep. And Kato, Inutabi, Patriot Prime, Rodimus Primal, Larkin's Lair, just a bunch of guys, and everything. We get together and we support each other. We all have channels and we support each other. And just like, the ROC does, everything we do, we just, run it off each other. We run stuff off, everything, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Really good friends of mine. Kato is Kato's probably one of my better. I've met him a couple of times just outside of cons. I've gone to actually see him. And he's a really just an outstanding dude. And he's one of my best friends and everything.
Nice.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
That's
it, man. Well, thanks again for joining us tonight, brother. I think that catches up our audience pretty well. At the end, he'll give his shout outs and tell them where you can find his show. But for now, without further ado, well, actually, we got a little bit of housekeeping to do. So I just want to go over our sponsor. This episode of Do You Even Transform, Bro is brought to you by Nick the Toy Guy. Head on over to nickthetoyguy.com for all of your Transformers, action figures, and third-party needs. Don't forget to use the promo code DYETB10 for 10% off your entire order. Combine that with code FREESHIP to get free shipping for rates under $10. Again, head on over to nickthetoyguy.com. Pick up some new figures. Don't forget to use our promo codes. Save some money while you're at it. Have fun. Enjoy your toys. Boom. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty. Rusty,
what's up? Are we doing stuff?
Yeah, it's time.
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Tonight,
did something happen on the weekend?
Too early on the t-shirt and too late on the slide.
I feel like something happened on the weekend. There was some
I think he's
convention
easing
or
us
something
into it. Yeah, way to drop that teaser. So over the weekend, we did have a show out in LA, aka Tfcon, or as we like to refer to it here in the RAM, the Transformer Robot Convention out in LA. So let's recap that. So over the weekend, you guys may have seen they had a third-party panel and there was some reveals. There was a lot of lackluster stuff, and we're going to get that stuff out of here, and we're just going to deep dive the stuff that was important to us. So Deluxe, you pretty much had boots on the ground for this. Let's talk about your overall experience of being in the third-party panel, and then we'll go into the actual slides.
Okay. I'm always one to go to the third party. That's probably the only panels I usually go to because it's it's always cool. It was okay. Baltimore was a lot better, and I can understand not a lot of time in between from that one. That was back in November, so you got a couple months, so I can understand. So you're kind of overlapping a lot, but they did show a couple new things, which was really cool. But like I said, Baltimore, that blew it out of the water. They had a lot of good stuff. Bingo Toys showed a bunch of new stuff. The new Computron for Legends, and everything. And they just showed a lot more better, a lot more newer stuff and everything. So, but this one was good. I was on the second row and everything, so I had a good spot and everything. And overall it was pretty cool. But like I said, Baltimore was a lot better.
That second row is only a good spot as long as you don't have somebody like Derek sit in front of you.
That is true, and I'm sure.
Hey, look,
I'm sure.
Man, I'm usually sitting like this. Unless I can just scooch down in the chair, because usually I got my camera, I got my phone clip behind the chair so it can hold the phone, and it's sitting right over me. Oh yeah, you're probably
nice.
right. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
And I forgot my tripod, and I had to hold my phone up the whole time, so my arms got tired.
Oh man, that's a killer right there.
That's even okay. So now I feel better about the little donation I sent you, because
I appreciate it, man.
Look at you helping out Deluxe. He needed
I had to hold it up there
for his arm.
Yeah, I had to hold it up the whole time. I was like, man, it got tired like that. At 30 minutes, I was like, man, I'm just fixing to drop this and say, screw it, I'm not doing it anymore.
By the way, chat, if somebody takes the time to do a live stream for us of the third party panel review, and you can tell that he's A, nervous, not sure if Deluxe is doing a good job because he did say it was his first one, and B, where he's sitting, like the lighting kept adjusting on him and stuff, and C, he wasn't zooming in. Don't call him out on that stuff. People were in his chat going, could you zoom in? Could you change the lighting?
Yeah.
Could you leave the poor guy alone? He's doing you a favor.
He only had one arm too.
Right.
I know.
No tripod.
Now, I didn't know. Well, I see. I just where I set it and everything, and like I said, it was sometimes zoom in and zoom out or something like that. And like I said, I didn't want to touch the screen because, like I said, normally I do the TFcon panels, but I record it and then I just post it. I don't do it live.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to, fiddle with it and mess with it and just end the stream like that. Like, oh crap. So, but then somebody said, just touch the screen and things. And finally, about halfway through, I was like, oh, okay. And I zoomed in a little bit. I apologize and everything, but it's all right. The people that actually did it. Well, the people that
they weren't paying to be there.
I never.
Hey, Deluxe,
do what I do. I never see them anyways. So
do what I do because I'm doing it live, and I can actually see. I'm occasionally looking at the chats to see what's going on, and then everybody got their little technical comments. Like, you can also get a ticket and bring your ass down here and watch the show yourself live. You can get a seat. I mean, you're gonna be able to sit in the back, but it
didn't bother me. I know the people I know that comment on my reviews. I know who does, and the people that were saying that don't ever comment on my review. So whatever. I'm trying to, whatever. So it is what it is. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, thanks for being boots on the ground. We also had some other Realm members there who were recording as well. So there was multiple places to get this feed. Shout out to Deluxe. Make sure you head on over to his channel and give him a view. That view helps him in the long run as well. So go ahead and do that as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our slides. So what we got up first, Rusty?
So we're gonna dive into. So we'll start with the Legends scale stuff. Assuming my keyboard works the way I want it to. There we go. So we did have and this was a reveal, but I think we've already seen this, right? I think it's already up for sale or pre-orders on a number of sites anyway, but it was in the third party
on the Magic Square site.
So it's the Magic Square Masterpiece scale Onslaught, it's MS-05 Night Tracer. Again, just like Brawl and Swindle, right? They're heavy gunner ammunition. This thing looks so clean, like absolutely phenomenal. I'm definitely going to grab this guy to check him out. I don't know if I'll keep him or whatever because I gave away the other ones in the raffle and that, which is fine. I'll probably do the same thing with this. I'll probably set this up for the raffle as well. But man, these things look so good. Shout out to Magic Square for jumping into the Masterpiece scale with this set and doing it so well and so clean. Like,
and it's $150 shipped.
Right, and the price too, right? Like, it's nothing. It's not going to break the bank. It's not going to crush your wallet or anything, right? Nice camo details going on here on the hood, which is cool, right? From the toy, right? Again, like, this thing just looks really good, and I think what's interesting, what I noted, and I don't know if this is right or not, but it seems like the rear tires are here right off the back part of his truck mode. I'm wondering if this separates from the back part of his truck and makes up part of the chest.
So what you're seeing here,
it just folds up. It'll fold up just like the Legends.
Transform it into a cube, basically, to become the center.
It's just like the Legend scale one.
The Legends one does that too? Okay, all right. So then my assumption was wrong. But I just thought it was interesting. Like, I was like, oh shit, does this like separate from the back of this? And anyway,
No, it'll fold up. It'll fold up.
Yeah, this would be the exact the Legends one. It's just, it's oversized. It's the oversized Legends to be MP. So it's going to do it. It's probably more than. And it's sorry, my brain is gone. So it's going to. I assume it's going to have the exact transformation as the Legends did.
Just about like the other two.
As the other two did as well. So so yeah, I mean, that it's no mystery in regards to the transformation. That's the other beautiful thing about it, because that's the other excitement point. It's Masterpiece scale, and you're going to get the exact transformation that you got in the Legend one. So you're already going to be familiar with how to transform this thing and also combine it as well. So, and that's the most exciting part. You just get the larger scale version of it.
Do you have the Legends?
No, I don't.
One of the things about this particular Legend figure, it's hefty. Like, this thing has a heft to it. So I'm really excited to get this in hand, because this at the masterpiece scale is just going to be a beast.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on.
Yeah, Jay said they're not exact. They're not exact, but they're close. They're close to the transformations. They're not exact. Gotcha. I didn't say exact, but I love Magic Square. New Age, I like a little better, but everybody was always complaining, especially when watching reviews, would say, well, if they were bigger, I'll definitely get them. And I just want Magic Square. I'm glad that they're doing, because I think they're going to do their Dinobots too as well in masterpiece scale. Everybody wants that. I hope they just keep I hope they keep with the Legend scale stuff too as well. I know they are going to, but don't stray away from what you're known for. But I love these. This is my favorite combiner. I got the first two; they're great. And this one, I just paid this off on Shows These, so hopefully it should be shipping soon. And I can't wait to combine this guy. So he looks awesome.
Yeah.
The reality is,
well, I mean, you got to think about it from this standpoint as well, though. There's only so many more figures they can make in the Legend space, right? So they got to pivot if they want some longevity. And I think them dipping their toe into the masterpiece realm even further outside of just the Optimus Prime, which they know will sell, will help them stay around longer, because we need these companies to stay around for quite some time to give these other companies competition and kind of push the envelope a little bit. It's better for the toy world, for lack of a better term, if there's more players in the game, if that makes sense.
I disagree. I think that there's enough. They still have a lot of Legend scale. They got the Dotson brothers they need still to do. They need the Insecticons. They got season 3 stuff they need to do. A lot of people know we don't have a Rodimus. There's a lot of.
Are you talking about just Magic Square or?
Well, I was talking
New Age. New Age.
No, I wasn't talking about New Age. I'm talking specifically Magic Square. So Magic Square is going to make.
I'm talking about both of them too as well.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, but I'm saying in order for. So what we run into now in the masterpiece space is that most of all these figures are made, right? So then now they're going back to make them even more tuned, right? So Magic Square is starting that cycle with their Legend scale figures. They came out with a first run, and now they're coming out with like even slightly more tuned Legend scale figures. Eventually, that cast of characters runs out. What else are you going to do at that point? So now them actually dipping their toe into the masterpiece game, and it's good for the game, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
that makes sense.
I just don't want them to get away, because like I said, they still have a lot of characters from the G1 series to
and I don't think they're going to get away from the Legend scale, because it's like you said, that's where they started, that's their bread and butter, and they still have some unfinished business there. But I think for the business standpoint, longevity wise, it's time to pivot a little bit, or you going to eat yourself.
I got you.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think they're I think they're going to do the Dinobots, because I think a lot of people want that, and I think they'll do some other combiners. I'm sure they'll do Minosaur next, more than likely, because they've already got the Legend scale one. I'm sure they'll probably do Minosaur 2 as well.
I hope they retool that though. I hope they retool that Minosaur, because the Limbots are going to be trash. Those little small little cars were like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I bought them. I like them for what they are, but they have a real opportunity to get really intricate with those, and I hope they take that opportunity to do it. Because Onslaught was good, and not Onslaught, Motormaster was good, and the skeleton is good, but the other Limbots, they left a little more to be desired.
Just answering Jedi's question. So I was asking if the parts are included. So yes, Jedi, every one of the guys that they've released so far, their limb parts are included in the box, which then also speaks to the price, right? That again, as Scott pointed out, right? The first two guys were $80 with the combiner parts included. This guy, same thing. But Scotty, what would we say? 101?
150 shipped.
150 shipped with the combiner parts included, right? So nothing to worry about later. It's everything. When you have all 5 figures, you're going to have everything to put this thing together. So,
and they also have
be fair.
Go ahead, extra set for a Toon Deco. For a Toon Deco, they have
yes.
They have an extra set for the Toon Deco too as well. They got the chest and some like the thighs, I think, to do a Toon Deco.
That's what I'm waiting on. I want that set. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
So I'll get this obviously because you need this to complete the set, but I'm buying that tune add-on, and I just want it in combined mode just one time because I think that combined mode is the best Minosaur out. However, I'm buying these from my individual bots because let's face it, this Onslaught is the best Onslaught we've had since Zeta.
Absolutely. Yeah. Agree 100%. It's so clean. It's so and it's well painted and
articulation's off.
The articulation, everything. The transformation for me in the first two was a little much, right? But we'll just wait and see what the transformation
that's what
is like
they've been doing. Magic Square's been doing that since they started with Ironhide and Hound and all that stuff. And
I mean, I was saying to the guys in the last show, right? I'm just finding like the masterpiece transformations are just getting worse and worse and worse. Man. You know, like I don't understand it. And anyway, whatever.
Not fun. It's not fun.
No.
It's not fun anymore. It's not.
I still remember the days of Masterpiece Cup from Phantom's Toys.
Oh, so painful.
Yeah.
And my hands are not getting any younger, right?
Have y'all transformed Kang toys yet? The 2 Kang toy Dinobots? Oh, get the hell out of here! When you're trying to do it in front of a camera, try to do it in front of a camera. Oh my god! I know. 4 hours. 4 hours.
He has the standard color. I have the gold color. Man, look, I got that from Paul. And he had it all together already. And he was going to take them apart. And then I said, no, do this. Just don't take them and do anything. Take all the stuff that, looks complicated. And I'm going to just wrap this up. I'm going to put blankets and everything over it. I'm going to put it in this bin. And then when I get home, I want to just put everything exactly right together and then just stand them up.
Yep.
Grabbing this thing, you get stabbed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, not taking that chance. I'm not transforming this thing. You crazy?
Jedi, remind us to come back to that to the end of the show.
Don't worry. I got that covered, buddy. Don't you worry. We'll be talking about that later on. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So speaking of the Datsun brothers, DX9 did reveal for us that they are doing
on a Prowl.
This is a render, of course, right? So it's obviously an early announcement. It looks very much like a Nissan 27280Z as it is supposed to, so that's nice. Lots of cool details going on, like the painted grille areas here in the hood and the mirrors right down on the hood, which is typical for a Nissan model like this. If this thing is anything like the Red Storm, this thing's probably going to be pretty awesome. All these details look really good. What do you think? They gave us a render of the robot mode as well. Sorry, just this right here, right? Actually, I guess this isn't a render. This looks like it's an actual prototype model.
I was going to say this freaking render they could have kept because it's lazy. Just give us that. Give us the robot.
This right here. Yeah.
You don't need to throw this in here. And that's just my opinion. But I just felt like it's useless. We don't need that. We've already seen the car mode for the silver. I mean the Blue Streak. We've already seen the car mode. So we don't need to see this again just because you put lights and sirens.
I think they showed Prowl. They showed the car mode Prowl.
Was it Prowl? No, I don't think it was Prowl. No. I know they just showed this, but they showed. I thought they showed the car mode for Blue Streak.
They showed Prowl. Prowl was revealed a long time ago.
Then this is useless.
Yeah, they showed out of here.
We don't need this.
Yeah. So
it's a waste of our time.
Yeah, so we already seen this. Unless it's a Blue Streak, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, it came out with a Sideswipe. It came out with their Sideswipe when they showed the
Sideswipe. Yeah, that's what I was.
It came out at the same time. So
like a day later they showed Prowl, and there was
no.
So
is it just me or was this a waste? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we didn't need it.
Yeah,
we didn't need it.
Sorry, I had forgotten that they had revealed this already.
No, don't feel bad. You put in there what you thought was.
It was a long time.
It was news.
It was last year.
They put it up there.
It was last year. So
this is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sony's confirming
Sony
the chat too. It's like, yeah, they just did the chest design has changed. So you guys are probably right. I mean, I guess throwing it in there is just a reminder of what it's going to look like. But yeah, they could have just given us the prototype. You're right. Now that I remember that they announced it in the back. So yeah. So okay, so let's just keep going then. So we'll switch over to New Age then, and I think that we had already seen this again before, but they're just announcing it again, right? But they showed us more shots of Trailbreaker.
This is shipping.
What's that? Is this shipping now? Because I went and looked at Show Z and it wasn't even up on the site. So I was like,
they're not shipping Show Z. They're not coming in soon at all.
No,
it's not. No, I thought this was on its way out.
This is okay. So Trailbreaker, the Trailbreaker and the color variations are not a reveal. They already that already came out too. Yeah,
they showed.
They've been shown. This has been shown already too.
Yeah, because they showed a blue one, right?
Yeah, they got a blue one.
So in typical, so here's the alt mode, right? And then in typical New Age fashion, they're giving us 36,359 different variations of this model, right? In different colors and schemes and everything else, right? We got the toy one on the left. We got the shattered glass one on the right. God knows what we're looking at up the middle. Maybe second gen.
That's a lockdown. And on top, the top of the middle, that's a lockdown.
That's lockdown? Okay, that's what I thought of, because it's a different head sculpt up here. Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing a lockdown, but...
Whatever. I mean... Who knows? People will buy it, right? So that's New Age.
I will. I buy everything New Age.
Yeah.
You can tell Brink is a couple minutes behind.
Yeah, he's behind.
Yeah. Anyway, So actually, Sony just asked. So Deluxe, are you buying all these guys then, or are you?
Oh yeah, I buy everything New Age.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show my collection of New Age, man. I get the lucky draws. I get everything, man.
You got a nice set,
Yeah.
I know you are a big New Age fan too.
So.
Wait, Deluxe, I love you, but just so you know, I'm clipping that. That dude said I get the lucky draws.
Yo, Deluxe. Actually, you know what? That's what I want to ask you.
Hit the giggity too, man.
You gotta hit the giggity with it.
I gotta ask you. Did you get the clear colored, the clear sticky Dinobots?
Oh yeah, I got the last one coming in. I got Snarl coming in my last one.
Yeah, Snarl. Oh, so you have all of them?
Yeah, when he comes in, yep, I'll get them all.
Nice. Okay.
I got all the Dinobots. I have all the Dinobots coming in. Every set that they put out, I have all those.
Nice.
I love New Age, man.
I love
Young Kim. I doubt it.
Man.
I don't think it's gonna be the same.
It'll be smaller.
No, they'll be smaller. Yeah, they're usually most of the time New Age. Not every time. For some reason, their Jetfire was bigger than the Magic Square Jetfire. For some reason, I don't know why.
Well, wait, no. Is he asking if these are masterpiece scale? Because the answer to that question is no. These are legend scale figures, right? And then
no, but they'll be smaller. They're usually 9 times out of 10. They're smaller than Magic Square.
Yeah. For the legend scale size.
Legend scale, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyway.
New Age has only done a couple of MP ones. They've done the movie bots mainly.
Yeah. Optimus,
Megatron. They did Megatron and a Soundwave too.
Megatron and a Soundwave.
Yeah.
They did a Soundwave?
The Mercedes.
Yeah, the Mercedes from the third one.
Dark of the Moon.
Yeah,
Dark of the Moon. Yeah.
What are they calling this? Oh, this is H64 Lincoln.
Who?
H64 Lincoln.
They might repaint that Soundwave as plaster. Then you'd want it.
Yeah.
Don't let
moving right along.
Moving along.
So,
so Deluxe and I are probably the only ones who might be excited about this, but I was super stoked when I saw this. So they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna give us a Menasor, set of Stunticons in Legend scale size. You're not getting a lot here. Obviously, this is just a sneak peek, calling it Overdrive. They do have all the numbers and names. This does explain why there was a big gap in the numbers. I was always wondering about this. Like, where is
breakdown's
there's a bunch of numbers.
Pre-order.
For 3 years. On Show Z
forever.
And I was like, I don't want to pull the trigger on that because it feels really weird.
So that's
nice
what I was going to ask
Yeah.
Rusty specifically. How are you so excited about something that was revealed 6 years ago?
Well, again, it's the same thing.
set,
Okay,
yeah.
so listen, if Fans Toys had revealed Dead End, right, and said that, hey, like, here's the set, right, would we not be all excited?
They
Well,
revealed their
already did it, but I'm just
Tfcon
saying,
6
right?
years ago too.
Yeah, and I
Agreed.
can tell
Yeah.
you the excitement has waned for me.
Oh yeah,
dude,
oh yeah.
Like,
So-
people just want it now. At this point.
Let me ask y'all this. I wonder if they're going to do this in an entire gift set now.
That doesn't
Not at
feel
first.
like New Age's
Not at first. They'll do
style.
individually. I think they'll
Yeah.
do
It would be
individually.
very cool if they do a gift, the whole gift set.
If they do,
later
it'll be after
with all of them.
it'll be after individual.
After the last
Yeah,
release,
they'll
yeah.
do the individual because it wouldn't make sense business wise for them to just chuck them all out at once, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll
Right.
do them individual.
Yeah,
I think what
slow
would be
burner.
funny is if they released Dead End first, and then the rest of them afterwards. I think that would be
was it
absolutely.
Breakdown? The Breakdown's the one they showed first, right?
Breakdown is the one they showed
Breakdown
first.
was
Yeah,
the
it's
one
been
that
sitting
showed
around
first.
for a while. Yeah,
And
so,
Breakdown be the last one to be coming out.
yeah,
Jeebus.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited about this Deluxe.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
me, yeah.
Everything New Age, I'm excited for. It's
Yeah,
one of
no,
my
I hear
favorite
you.
companies.
I'm a huge Tfcon fan. That is my favorite combiner.
Mhm.
I
You getting
may
these?
go in on this set. I may go in on this set.
You should. You should, man.
I might. I have the Magic Square. I have literally every MP version, with the exception of the Transformation. I missed out on that.
Do you have the other Legends one? The what was that god awful one?
The
that
Rising
came
Force.
out? Oh my god.
Oh
No, I at that thing halfway across the street. Nope.
Man.
yeah.
As soon as I seen that pre-order come out, I'm like, these things look like something that I would buy at Kmart for my kids.
Not even Kmart, man.
Oh, so you're
Dollar
talking
Tree.
about just as Stunticons,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Stunticon
I'm a
sets,
huge
because I had
fan.
the
Magic Square John.
Causality.
Causality.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Stylized version.
the
Fans
stylized
Project?
versions.
That's
Fans
Fans
Project.
Project?
Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
Mm.
I still got that
that's
set brand new in the box. The only one that came out the box was the Minosaur set, and I actually put that back.
Mm.
So,
Those were chug.
it-
I guess they were kind of chug, early chug.
Oh yeah, they're definitely, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely chug. So
Derek, are you buying this new Legend Scale collector that you are? Are you in on this?
I don't know, because combiner teams is not really something that I was going for when it comes to Legends, but
With the Legend stuff?
it doesn't mean I won't change my mind about it. So yeah, it may interest me.
Yeah.
So what New Age figures I actually handle on a daily basis. I got my blasters on the desk now. I got a box. Of
That's a
my
good
other
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So
Mm.
I got all the blast. I got I actually have the Shatterglass one still en route. So
Nice.
that's the last one I have. Hey, Deluxe. I got the red. I got the red one too.
I did
together.
too, man. The red,
the
yeah,
Hate Plague
I
one.
got it too.
But I don't think I'm gonna take that one out the box though.
Be careful with it. It's actually for clear plastic. It's actually a really good plastic. I have the clear one, the last one for blaster coming in, and I'll have all the blasters and everything.
Right now, that's the that's the limited run. But they have another clear one that's going to be the red and yellow.
Yeah, the lucky draw
purple,
one.
yeah.
I have that one.
Lucky-
Yeah, the hate
yeah.
plague one. Yeah, I have that.
No,
one.
no, the hate plague one is all red. It's all red. That's the one that was limited.
Okay, I understand that, and they have a clear version. Yes, I have that.
They
one.
have a
That's the
clear
one I have
version.
coming too.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
so they actually have two clear versions.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I know we can't keep talking about this. Let's move it on.
I was going to say, you blaster lovers are going to have to get another room. And
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to
yeah.
keep this
Just
thing
type it in the
moving.
chat. These dudes need to get a room.
Get a room.
All right, what do we got next? All right, so
Yeah,
New Age
baby.
right? So we got,
Finally.
Can't wait.
we got Sunstreaker, we got Sideswipe from New Age, which is awesome.
Finally.
Obviously, we love the Lambros. These renders look really good, right? Again, the renders are always difficult to give an opinion on, right? Because when we're looking at it, it looks like there's a lot of paneling, a lot of kibble going on and stuff, right? We got to wait and
Don't
see
care.
what these things are going to
Still
look like when they're painted, right? But
This looks
New
good.
Age knows what they're doing, right? I think the coolest feature on this, right, is Sideswipe's coming with his backpack, and it's going to fit on David, right? Their
Oh, yeah.
version of Optimus Prime. So that's a cool accessory that's going to be in the box. I do like the accessories that comes with the New Age stuff and the blast effects and that sort of thing. That's a cool, again, nostalgic accessory, right, to recreate that scene from the first set of episodes and that. So Very, very cool stuff. Very excited about this too. I'm not sure what I'm more excited about, honestly, like whether this is making me more excited or that is, but you know, the two of them together. Yeah, new age.
Yeah. The Sunstreaker looks well proportioned, but
I agree.
Sideswipe
is wrong.
The forms, the forms and the feet are like, they're big.
It could be mistransport. It could be mistransport.
The hand,
freaking Popeye the Sailor Man there.
But they they showed
are not big.
They actually showed Sideswipe a long time ago. They showed a render or something like that, like 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know what took so long. Yeah, they showed it a long time ago. I don't know why.
Well, I'm also
it took so long, but
Lambo Brothers gift set. There we go.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that these aren't renders; that these are prototypes, just cut out from their pictures. So there's that. But then also, let's talk about the funny names, bro. What are we?
Oh, right. Sorry. So, Sunstreaker is H69 William. And Sideswipe, for some reason, is H71 Dick.
And if you look at it on Show Z's website, it's Dick Sideswipe.
Nice.
Yeah, because oh god. Anyway, like I don't understand.
So you got a Willie and you got a Dick.
Yeah. We were talking about this quick right before the show started, right? But if you're gonna go with William, why didn't you go with Richard?
Right.
Because Sideswipe's a dick, man.
Why didn't you go with Bill? Like. Anyway, it seems like a really weird name choice. I don't why Dick? Like I don't whatever.
It's wild.
You know, Sunstreaker was. I think Sunstreaker is more of a dick than.
Constantly complaining about his paint.
I mean, they were both.
He's vain. You know,
right?
More vain. You know?
Yeah. See, Jedi said the same thing, right? And anyway,
you know what the Shatterglass version of Sideswipe's going to be? Sideswipe's Shatterglass version is going to be called Penis. It's just going to call it Penis. It's going to call it Penis. It's going to be called Penis.
There'll be some other weird, like a transparent version. They'll call it Cock. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, it's just anyway.
And then you add your own S to it. Yeah, it's going to get crazy. All right,
Willie Wamo. Okay, hold on. Willie Wamo just hit on it. Okay, so William is 69.
Is it?
What are we doing?
Oh man, okay. All right. This is getting out of hand, and
this show has degraded.
I know you're in charge, Eric B, but I hope you let me make this executive decision, and I'm just gonna say next.
Yeah, it is time to go next. But before we move on, I do want to mention one last thing about this. I do foresee all the repaints and all that stuff that's coming, the Diaclones and this, that, and the other. That's cool. But they need to reconfigure something with that Sideswipe. But I may check both of these out and then probably flip them. I just want to see how the transformation is going to be.
The only one other comment I'm going to make is I don't know what is going on right here with these tires. What is this double tire thing that's going on here too? That's weird. Like this just
probably an extendo tire.
Yeah, no, for sure, but it just looks weird, you know. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on, shall we? Let's jump into my favorite masterpiece, the third-party company, and the Devi Wars are in full swing, of course. And MMC has again revealed one of their Constructicons, Scavenger here. This is PS30. What is going on with my presentation? PS30 Obsizer?
Scavenger would be the left leg or the right leg, right? I think this is Hook, isn't it?
No,
Hook is the this is Scavenger.
Oh, Hook has the actual.
Hook's the top center with the actual crane,
Mixmaster and Scrapper.
Eric's not a Transformers fan.
Scrapper.
He was
Scrapper. That's it. I keep confusing Scrapper with Scavenger. I'm sorry.
I don't understand how he's still on the show. Anyway, so this is their version of Scavenger, of course. Looks.
Yeah.
And there you go, sir.
Damn, that's messed up.
Swing Scrapper.
All right, welcome back. Anywho, sorry, go ahead.
Anyway,
AKA next.
The Scavenger in his arm mode. This is their all-in-one design, of course, right? So all of this is included inside the body in some way, shape, or form. Green looks nice. Purples look nice. They got some nice details in the windows. Weapons storage, as always, with
that's cool.
With the MMC, which is always appreciated. You know, and again, they gave us actually they had a working model of this, right? Actually, maybe Deluxe, you can talk about this, buddy, right? But I think
yeah, they did.
Right, ages 3 and up in Toy Dojo, they had this on their table.
Yep.
Were all the bots
Defensor.
were actually prototypes or test shots, or were some of them solid 3D printed?
I think they were all. Oh, man, now you put me on the spot, man.
That's why we brought you.
I can't remember.
Pictures of the thing that was actually sitting there on the table. It looked so
unfinished
that they looked like solid 3D blocks.
It could have been. Yeah, you know, if you think about it, it could have been. I'm sorry. I looked at it a little bit. He was him and Defensor. Defensor
was on the table. Yeah,
Defensor was all. That was complete. Yeah, that was. But yeah, you may be right, Scott. It may have been some 3D because it's. They've been showing this for a while. This, at least over a year. So I don't think it's even close to being, finished.
Well, I give them credit. It looks good. This, like, if this is what that robot is going to look like at the end, it looks good. Is it good enough for my collection? No, but I think it is a worthwhile pickup for those who love this all-in-one gimmick and don't already have a Devastator. This could be a very viable option.
Yeah. One of the slides that I left out, they did talk about they're going to have some color change gimmick, and I don't know if anybody delved into what that meant, but the green track that's here on
under his
armpit, on the arm,
the treads move.
Well, the treads move, but they're also saying that you can change these treads out to purple treads. Now, on the slide, it said that it was a color-changing gimmick, so I don't know if it's built into the transformation or something, or maybe it's an accessory that you just toss in, but we'll have to wait and see what they mean by that. You're right, Eric. I think this looks like a good representation, right? Especially for those that are like myself that are in on MMC and the all-in-one gimmick. I actually appreciate the engineering of it. So I'm going to be in on this for sure. I will tell you though that I think there are better looking Devastators out there than this guy. But I do appreciate the engineering on it. So I'm going to be in on this set for sure. This will be my Devastator now that I don't have Toy World Devi anymore, so Constructor anymore. So yeah. What else we got? Okay, so
there we go.
If anything was gonna suck me back into masterpiece collecting,
this
is it. Like this.
That was a giggity.
Yeah, he was wild and flagrant for that one, brother.
Man, these guys, look at this. Like, come on. Like, these guys
really good.
Look so
I'm excited for this. Yeah. I'm really excited for this.
For a company that's like come out of nowhere, they've definitely nailed the combiner team that we've all wanted, right? Like an improvement, a new version, an improvement on like something, and this is just fitting the bill. Like it's what is it? Hertz is on the right here, right? So this is Scattershot, I think, right?
No,
Scattershot's the center bot, right?
Scattershot's the leader. He's the leader. I'm sorry.
And Afterburner.
That's straight
on the right, and Afterburner's on the left.
Yeah, they're calling this Newton, which is Afterburner on the left here, right? So
now who doesn't need to be on the show? I mean,
Scattershot has the big painter. Scattershot has the big painter in
is two of them.
We need resume again.
But again, look at these alt modes. These alt modes are just
they are talking about you behind your back, Rusty. You can't hear
I know it's okay. I'm ignoring him, so that is the that is my strategy. I hope these are rubber tires. Like if these are rubber tires, like they look like they are,
that would be cool.
It would be cool. I don't think they would be, but it would be extremely cool if they were rubber tires.
For that.
The only
doesn't Afterburner kind of remind you of the Bat Cycle from the last movie?
The light cycle from Tron?
Yes. I can see that too. But the Bat Cycle from
the Bat Cycle from Dark Knight.
No, the Flash movie. The Flash movie. It had two wheels in the front, one in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't remember too much about that.
The Christian Bale one had the.
That's what I was talking about.
The one with Morgan Freeman. Whoever, like Morgan Freeman, would play his tech guy. Whatever movie that was.
The Christian Bale movies.
No, I wasn't talking about the Bat Pod. This was from the Flash movie.
That's what I was talking about. But
I just think they look cool. Just for
I can't wait for these.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. And what's cool about these is they're stylized enough to where the people who want the stylized versions, they'll get them.
Yeah.
But this for the people who've always wanted a Computron. Yeah. I'm buying this for the combined mode. I'm not really buying these for the individuals. I'm hoping somebody will make a more tune accurate one for individual. But I'm definitely
guess who's gonna be
combined mode. These things,
I think they also leaked the Tfcon. I don't know if it was them or not, but a while back, whenever they showed these at the beginning, there also might be doing an Abominus. So I would be in on Abominus.
I would be in on that one too.
Do you think these are going to come in a 2-pack?
No.
Oh,
they keep showing them together,
like the Constructicon.
Yeah, like the Mecha Invasion.
Mecha Invasions
both look to be similarly finished.
I would love it if they would to be around $100, just like the Mecha Invasion ones. That'd be perfect.
That's the only thing I'm scared of with like the amount of detailing that's going on in these. I'm actually scared that these are gonna be like $200 a piece
each.
You know what I mean?
No, right? I don't think they'll be 200 a piece.
Dude,
not bingo toys. No.
Maybe 140, 150, maybe, but I don't think it'll be 200. They got the female.
Yeah, I think you guys are right.
I don't think they got the female Tarn coming too as well, which looks really good, just like the MMC did one.
Right, yeah.
So let's go around real quick and get some pricing real quick. So we're thinking deluxe, you say 150?
Yeah, I say 150 a piece.
All right. Rusty, you're thinking more 200. I'm changing mine.
200 Canadian.
Okay. So I'm thinking more like 99.
That don't count, man.
I'm thinking now 99 to maybe 120. So 119, 99 to 119. What about Derek and Scott?
I'm actually thinking that same price range, 129 at best, because I'm thinking that Scattershot is going to be the 150, 170.
Yeah, 159, 170.
I can see that. I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that.
If tariffs weren't happening, I'd say 100 for each.
Oh, that's also a good point.
But, with the tariffs happening, I'm guessing it's going to be 120.
Didn't think about
that's a good point.
Yeah, had to bring that up, eh?
120 ain't bad. I mean, 120 for those, I don't think it'll be that bad at all.
Yeah. We got pictures of the combined mode. Again, man, the articulation in the hands, obviously, fingers, all that good stuff. Like, I mean, again, this stuff just looks really, really good. Bit of a silhouette in the background gives us kind of an idea what we might be getting from Computron, right?
That's slick.
But
that's
again,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the whole.
Yeah, and then, like, look.
Yeah, right? I'm in, bro.
Yeah. Like it looks like it's going to be amazing.
I've never been so excited for a Computron.
Yeah.
Because I have both the Warbitron version and the Make Toys one. Yeah. And yo, this is it right here. We've been starving. We've been starving for two of them. Abominus and
Computron. Again, if you're going to jump in as a new company in the third-party world, why not take a stab at the stuff that we don't have, right? Or that you know we're looking for an improvement on, right? Like something more modern. You know what I mean? So good on them for taking a stab.
When I did, the thing went for $400.
Yeah, okay, so now. What everybody really wants to talk about.
X-Transbots, yes, let's go.
I don't care. But anyway, for the rest of you out there in the world, right? The Devi Wars continue, and of course, we had to talk about Fans Toys. So here it is, right? They're showing their next figure in the set, right? We got Hook. This is Hook, by the way, Eric, in case you're wondering. This is what Hook looks like.
I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna keep you right now.
Don't push the button. I got control of the slides. So anyway, again, I mean, typical Fans Toys stuff, right? I mean, they're first two Constructicons. I had to admit, I didn't buy them, but they look good. Everybody loves them. It is Fans Toys. You know the quality is going to be there. You know the paint's going to be there. this looks really good. I know you guys were talking about this last night, right? Well, I agree, and that's what I was just going to get to. I know you guys were talking about this last night, and they've got the hoof foot on the left there, but
that's accurate.
It's accurate.
It's
accurate to the cartoon, right?
That's what they're going for. That's what they've been going for.
That's what they've always, especially in the last few years, right?
So you guys need to be mad at those artists who were on LSD and Quaaludes and stuff when they drew these feet, because that's atrocious.
Yeah,
but I'm in on it because I'm an idiot.
It's giving you every bit of tune accuracy for both modes. So
you asked for it, you got it.
It's cool that they that the hook is actually on a string,
has a
right?
string on it.
Yeah, that's a gimmick, cool. Right? So you can actually stretch it out. So that's cool too. I do also like the glass, which is a shout back to Toy World's constructor, right? The Perfect Edition, I think it was, had the reddish translucent glass, which is cool. Again, as much as I'm not in on fans toys for my own personal reasons, again, they're knocking stuff out of the park again. This looks awesome. The first two were awesome. I'm sure this is going to be awesome. They gave us another reveal of long haul.
They only have one out, don't they? I think they only have one.
I thought they had two out. Don't they? The first
they have
two
one out,
out.
And then Right, which is
on his way.
Is on his way.
Oh, I thought that one was out already. Okay, so it's just Jerry that's out so far then.
Yeah, it's just Jerry out.
Okay, all right. So, sorry, by the way, this is F32C Gaudi, Gaudi, whatever.
Yeah.
This is FT32D, Calatrava.
I like the articulation.
Calatrava.
The articulation in long haul, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good here, right?
But he looks like a beefy boy too.
Yep. I mean, and again, as he should be, right? Because he's got the big, dump truck backpack, whatever, right?
Talk about that dump truck.
Piece,
Hey,
he's the centerpiece.
What are you gonna do with all
body,
that junk? We got a render here with the coloring, so we can see what the coloring is. But what do you think? This another rendering on the right, or is it an actual working model here?
Knowing them and as close and fast as they're trying to push these out, I don't think that's a render. I think the render is up top in the green digit bash. I think that's a working prototype. How do you get that in crouching mode?
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
That's true.
That's fair. Yep.
I swear to God, if they get this out before they do their freaking Stunticons, I'm done.
Dude.
So do we talk about it now or do okay?
No,
we're talking about it later.
We're talking about it later. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get through this.
All right.
My bad. I just come on, man. Come on.
You know what? So and this is, and again, this is what's being talked about right now, right? Is that okay? Now they're showing us Mixmaster. These are renders as well, right? So here's Mixmaster, right? So they've got Jerry out. Right is coming. Looks like Long Haul is right in the pipe. Hook is in the pipe. Long Haul right behind it. Mixmaster right behind him. Right there. They're just firing these things out. This is FT32E Hadid. Looks like they did say that there's some kind of a gimmick going on here on the side of his head where you can have it this way or it'll transform into this. Not sure how they're going to pull it off because I don't see anything in the differences between these two renders as to how they're going to pull this off. Where is it at? Right here?
It's a little back up. The back of his neck.
Look at the back of the Mixmaster. Look at the back of the mixer.
Down here?
That's where that's going to come from. So if you look at the back,
okay.
That may be where it comes from.
I'm just wondering where it is in the robot mode is what I'm saying. Like, where did they hide it for this mode? You know what I mean?
Versus it's a part of the backpack. It's a part of the backpack.
Yeah.
Because their goal is to have this as all in one as possible. They're going to have a few little tack-on pieces for parts forming, but look at Jerry. Like Jerry was as close to all in one. You just had to add on that stabilizer for the heel.
Yeah. But the only question I had for us then is they've given us A, B, C, D, and E. Where is F? Speaking of the dead end conversation and just showing Mixmaster in his alt mode here, but have they given us F? That is a clean alt mode. Have they given us F? Have they announced F? Have they shown us F?
No. As a matter of fact, in the silhouette, in the whole when you get to he's silhouetted out, so he's going to be the last one.
Right.
Bone Crusher.
Yeah, Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. Yeah.
One,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, but let's go back.
Look at that head sculpt. Look at that head sculpt with the dopey head sculpt, man. Dude.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
One. Yeah, that one is weird. But let's talk about that connection joint, man.
Yeah,
up there at the
Nobody
top.
else
like a
seen
side
that?
connection. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so like I wonder how that engineering is going to work. That's where my brain goes. Like I see you got this new joint all of a sudden, and Fans Toys did a really good job on the Superion. The thing's stable, doesn't come apart. But I'm curious as to how they're going to connect that piece, looking at the bot that we already have in Jerry and how that transforms. So it intrigues me. It intrigues me a lot.
Yeah. The other interesting thing too is that his cab is reversed.
Yes.
Right. So his cab,
which I think is smart.
Right. So they've somehow managed to reverse the cab into the leg, and then they got the toe coming out here. So that's interesting to see how they've done the engineering on that to get that to flip around like that. It'll be interesting to see that later.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So again, right, as you guys have pointed out, is this is silhouetted out, and they're not really. I don't know. They're not talking about it. They haven't announced F. Are we looking at a dead end situation? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But the guys pointed out in the third party panel, of course, Deluxe, you were sitting there. What in the hell is from this thing episode? From that one episode, right? But what's with Monkey Face over here? Like, Optimus Primal face sitting over here on the
so weird
on the left. It is so weird.
On the left, that's from that one. That's from that one episode. I recognize each of these faces.
That's the weird thing. So do I. Right?
That dude looks like a Neanderthal, bro.
Oh man, totally ape face, right? Anyway, this one's my favorite one here. I like this one here on the right with the angry screaming face here, right? But again, nice of Fans Toys to throw in these options, right? We have all these different face sculpts to throw in with our Gargantus, as they are calling it. Again, I'm sure this thing is going to be absolutely fantastic.
Sure.
I'm hoping that they've learned some lessons, obviously, from Superior on and Menasor, right? Their versions, and they're moving on to something else. But I mean, admittedly, right? Again, not in on Fans Toys, but this does look good. So there was something about. Oh, right. They also did note that there is two configurations of the wings, right? So you got just inside the shoulders and then just outside the shoulders. We'll have to wait and see if this is actually two separate pieces or if it's something else. I assume it's probably two separate pieces, but who knows?
Do you have the ability to zoom in on any of these?
I do not, unfortunately, Scott. I realized after I made this into a PowerPoint slide that I can't zoom in on anything, which is a giant pain.
Go ahead, Derek.
The reason I ask is
there's two different. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The reason I ask is that I'm just curious as to how the knee is going to work on mixing
with that. Yeah.
Oh, back here. With
so
this?
I assume that thing's going to have a break point
right here,
right there in half, right above that small rectangle. I'm pointing like y'all can actually see it, but right above that small rectangle is going to be a break point.
Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. Yeah,
right at the drum, the middle of the drum is going to bend too, and that's where it's also got that is going to be a bend point there too. Something's inside of there to help it extend. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, that drum is going to stick out if unless they make.
Man, that's going to break on everybody.
Yeah.
Well, not break in a bad way.
I don't know, man.
But go to.
I'm down though.
That'd be good.
Go to Devastator.
I'm getting them.
So
I have so many damn Devastators, man. Golly.
Eric, you were talking about the connector, the connection point. So it looks like they're going to connect to the side versus connecting up and into
because it was angled. You could see the angle, how it was angled. It was going to go into the side.
Yeah, that part I get, but that hip comes with Mixmaster, whereas with Jerry, the hip did not come with. So I'm wondering how they're going to connect it. Is it a separate piece? Is it something that is going to be an all-in-one piece with long haul? I don't know. So
unless it was just a mistake on the render,
or is that crouch piece going to be just a separate parts forming piece? Inquiring minds have to know. I just want to know.
Yeah.
Let me see if
maybe they forgot to include that particular piece and they're going to include it with Mixmaster. Who knows?
I don't think they forgot, because they would have said with the next one you're going to get They are pretty good about telling you, hey, we messed up. This goes with that, yada yada yada. I think this is done on purpose.
I think
that's my suggestion. You think the render's wrong? All right.
Yeah, I think that piece comes with cool. with long haul.
All right, I'm down. The clown. I'm looking forward to it.
That's my guess.
Anyway, so that is, and it comes with the drill accessories for the arms. Sure.
And that's what I wanted to bring up, Rusty. That's the IDW look. So the drills and the chest plate, that's IDW, and I'm pretty sure with him having the two missiles that come out his head from Mixmaster, there might be a way to even do that, because that's what Toy World did for their Ocular MX version of Devi as well. So maybe we'll see.
Anyway, I don't remember the drill hands in any of the episodes, right? I don't think that was a G1 episode thing.
It's the IDW thing, and they also had it in Transformers Devastation, the video game.
Piece between hook and long haul. You talking about the wing piece, Brink, in his chest, or you talking about something else?
No, I think he's talking.
He's talking about down here,
maybe. And then he talked about the pelvis as well.
On the bottom left, there's a space between hook and long haul. Like, see that it's not in on the other two, but the one on the bottom left with the purple triangle.
You said the whole torso.
Square.
Yeah.
Sorry, this right here.
Oh, he's talking about that cover piece, that whole cover piece. Yeah, that's got to be part
of it. I see it.
Okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, he's talking about all of this in here.
So to add the extra wing filler part, that's separate. That's going to be your Ocular Max or your Studio Ox mode.
Yeah,
I think that's what he's talking about. Good eye, Brink. Good eye.
Yeah, there's two different sizes of wings, right?
Yeah. Anyway, and of course, all of this too. See, look, there's a solid piece behind the bigger wing here, but it is missing over here. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
It looks like a slip cover almost.
Interesting. And of course, as we have mentioned several times, that of course begs the question of, because they are spitting out these Constructicons so fast, right, that this set is going to be theoretically completed in the next year or two, right? That still begs the question: where in the hell is Dead End? Why are we completing another combiner set without completing Dead End first, right? Every fans, toys, fans, boys, fan, whatever it is, was screaming at that third-party panel internally, yeah, but what about, right? When is this going to come out?
I'm going to let you guys go first, and I'll close it out.
Go ahead. Who wants to go? Derek?
To me, it's just a middle finger at this point. Like, I don't care what kind of troubles they're having. They should redirect their resources to finishing the Dead End and the Menasor, and not be showing, especially not be showing the sideswipe bullshit.
Which is again speaks to their practice of DX9 came out with a sideswipe. Well,
it usually is X-Transpots. They usually
agree, but now they're targeting another company, right? So it's like, relax, guys.
And they got renders. They have renders. They have renders for years. I mean, they haven't done the Chrome Dome. Haven't seen anything for that for the Autobot Headmasters.
Sure, I haven't.
They've done renders of everything, and it's just like I always say X-Transbots being X-Transbots. Well, Fans Toys is being Fans Toys because they know we'll buy it. We'll wait, 10 years to finish it. I mean, if they waited till 10 years to give it, we'll be like, okay, 60 years old, we finally got our, final, thing. Because they got us by the balls. Because, we'll get it. We'll buy it. Because, it's Fans Toys.
We saw a render of?
Fort Max.
Fort Max. Yep.
Oh, though I don't think we'll ever get that. That was long. That was 7 years ago, I think, almost.
I sold my Menasor set. I replaced it with DX9.
No, so did I. And that was my descent out of Masterpiece Collecting. Was I was tired of having invested all this money into the Fans Toys set, and then it wasn't happening, and I just sold it. I sold off the Aerobots, sold off the Stunticons, and then I was like, you know what? I'm done with this Masterpiece stuff. I'm gonna
And there's another one coming up that I'm not going to do from Fans Toys either, because there's a decent enough piece out there already.
Yeah. Deluxe, let us know. What do you think, buddy?
About that, I mean, yeah, I wish they would move on. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just Fans Toys being Fans Toys. They can do this because they can. And, I'll be excited when it does. It took forever to get, Superior, but eventually got him, and he's good. And I'm sure, they're making the necessary changes to make it good, because I don't think they want to wait this long and then give us a crappy product. I don't think Fans Toys will do that. Everybody likes Fans Toys most of the time, but stop showing, trying to bully other smaller companies, or I don't want to say smaller, but other companies. Quit bullying them around, and just put out your products and stuff and everything. So
and Brink is on fire again. Yeah, if we want Fans Toys Chrome Dome, just ask Keith to make it. Anyway, Eric B, give us your thoughts.
I just think everybody needs to relax. And here's why. Yes, we've waited a long time. Yes, we thought it was coming at one other point, but we've all just seen recently, last year, the pre-orders go up, deposits taken, the thing's coming. It's coming this year. They said it was coming this year before we never even had a release date. So now that it's coming and they didn't reveal anything at Tfcon, people are complaining. Well, what else do you want them to reveal? It's done. The pre-order's up. They've taken money. Just relax and wait now. At this point, you've waited this long. What's a few more months? It's coming this year. So we just all need to relax.
Prototypes. They could show color prototypes of them.
Well,
yeah, they could, but they could, but they show a prototype in the reveal that they show when they were taking pre-orders. So what else is there for them to show that they already have not shown? They showed us a color prototype already. It's painted. They put the pre-order up. They showed him with his team. What else can they show? A review, maybe?
That's true. That's true.
And drop that. They'll drop that when they say it's coming soon. They'll show you a little preview teaser and stuff. So we just gotta follow their process, because following our own just doesn't work anymore. And trying to speculate on when it's coming just doesn't work. But I think at this point now, and this is not a knock on anybody, but I just think we're so anxious now that I get it. We're excited. We want it to come, and we don't want everybody to complete other teams and this, that, and other before it gets here. But this is it's here. It's coming. So you just gotta wait.
And also, to be fair, I mean, to be on Fans Toys side, X-Transbots does it too. They release their G2 stuff while they still have their G1 stuff. Still need to complete the Defensor. They put out the G2 First Aid, render. So So I don't want the G2 stuff first. I want finish your G1 combiner, then you can go to G2. So to be fair, other companies do it too as well. So
yeah, and you're not wrong. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Derek.
In the words of the great Elsie from Frozen, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna do you any good complaining about it, and then also you just have to. It's fun to complain. It's fun to pile on. I get it, but you have to think rationally here. At this point, there's really nothing else for them to show us until that video drops that says it's coming soon, and then go ahead and get your $400 ready, because it's coming.
But hey, we're all Transformer fans.
I think you can have that practical approach in saying it's going to come, but you can also at the same time say that it's true that they are participating in activities that do not support the fandom as it stands. Like, for example, the Sideswipe.
Which I'm going to give you pushback on that, and here's why. You're saying give me the dead end before you give me Sideswipe, and don't show me a Sideswipe while somebody else is doing one, right?
No, I'm saying don't show me a Sideswipe specifically to block a purchase for another company. You're doing that and taking advantage of the fandom in doing so.
Yep.
Okay.
That is the complaint that I have with fans toys as well, right? Is that they say so. You're absolutely right, Eric. I'm gonna agree with you on what else could they have shown us, right? But they can they can reaffirm the faith in the fandom by showing it again alongside the Constructicons. The fact that
third quarter 2025,
exactly,
whatever,
the fact that they
right?
don't show it at all,
Right?
right?
They said third quarter.
Hold on.
2025.
The fact that they don't show it at all, again, to remind us, don't like, as if to say, don't worry, guys, we hear you, right? We had this discussion in the last episode about Hasbro not listening to its fans and its communities. I don't think Fans Toys gives a shit about its community and its fans. They're going to do whatever they want that's in their best interests. And you know what? We'll get into it right now. So there it is, right? So then they go ahead and they show us a sideswipe. So they've shown us the Constructicons. Now they're showing us a sideswipe. Why are they showing us a sideswipe? Because another company did a sideswipe and they don't like that somebody else did it before them. They're showing us all the Constructicons, but not reaffirming that, don't worry, guys, we've got you. The dead end is coming. We promise. Here's a reminder of what it is.
Why did they need to reaffirm you of anything when they've already given you a pre-order date? They told you it's coming this quarter and they've taken money. What else can they reaffirm you of? No. I need you guys to answer that question. What else can they reaffirm you of that they didn't already show?
It just reaffirms that they're listening to us.
Didn't they give us pre-order dates?
They don't care about listening to you. They've already
That's
shown
what I'm
you
saying.
that. So
that's exactly what I'm saying. No.
What else can they reaffirm you of that they didn't already give you? They gave you the answer.
Don't reaffirm me. Don't show it. Right? Don't show it.
I wouldn't.
Even though they're showing showing all these Constructicons, right? With just they have shown before. Don't show it. But don't show this either.
Well, see, I don't agree with that. So here's the thing, and I'm thinking of it from not as a fan standpoint, because I get it. As a fan, I want it. Don't get me wrong. I'm with you guys there. However, let's think this through logically. If I'm a company who's selling a product and I want to get a product out, but I've already finally given you a date on a past due product, which is well past due by several years. I've taken a deposit. I've told the distributors to go ahead and start taking pre-orders on it. Cool. This is my normal playbook. I get a deposit and then some months later, y'all get a video saying it's coming soon, right? Is that out the realm of possibility? Yes or no? Is that what they do?
I mean,
don't go mum for word now.
No,
is that
the normal
is that
thing.
what Fans Toys does? That's their normal protocol. So now that they've gotten that out the way, people are complaining that they're not moving fast enough in that area, but now they're showing this, which is also their normal play. That's my whole point. This is what they do. They've done it to Keith. They now are doing it to DX9, but this is what they do. So why are we complaining?
Of it at this point.
Yeah, that's
it's
my
not
thing.
Healthy.
Why
for
are we
our
complaining
community.
about it?
It's not healthy for our community.
Well,
now, let me ask you this.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It could be, and they've done this, and it could be this. It could be that, someone else has announced that they're doing theirs, and they actually. But see, I think in this case, it's just total coincidence that they're getting ready to do theirs now, because it's not like they're trying to block DX9 now. DX9 has already sold them side swipes.
Well,
the first
so DX9 is not. Whoa. DX9 has already sold those side swipes. They are not worried about getting blocked by Fans Toys because of what they're coming out with now. They already made their money on that one. But I get it, because they've done it with other.
That's a great point, though.
So
because this ain't coming out till 2026, probably.
Dude, you probably won't see this thing in 2027.
But what I would say is
could be
that
27,
this impacts
at least next year.
So, for instance, right, we have Prowl and likely the Carburos coming out from X9 as well.
Yeah.
This kind of activity reinforces wait. Don't buy their next figure because we're gonna do that too.
But then wouldn't they just drop? But Scott, no, that's not a good point. Wouldn't they just drop the DX9 Dotson brothers? If they wanted to tell you to wait, they would have say, "Here's the Dotson brothers. I'm working on these," because that's already out.
Yeah.
The side swipe's done. It's gone.
I guarantee you. I guarantee that Toronto Fans Toys will show the Dotson brothers.
Well, if they do that, then that's when I'll say they're blocking that next release, because that's what they do directly.
I bet they do. I bet
that's what they do regularly.
Yeah, this is the first time they're doing the DX9. They always do it to X-Trans bots. That's who they.
And I think it's because they're concerned that there's another player in this space that's putting out a quality product
at all.
Okay. So listen. They agreed, right? So Derek's saying that DX9 released Red Storm. People have bought it already, but DX9 announced a second release, right? A second batch that is coming out this month.
Well,
so hold on.
That's not even entirely true. So I got to stop you there. What happened was, because it's not entirely true, they got caught by Chinese New Year. They had a shutdown on their production. It's not a second batch.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
regardless,
they're
continuing the run. That's all it is.
Regardless, there are DX9 Red Storms available for purchase.
Correct. Yeah.
And Fans Toys is jumping in and going, wait, don't buy that one. We got this.
Right?
But like we just said, he probably this won't probably come out till like 2026, 2027. They're gonna that DX9 is gonna be out for over a year and a half before this even sees the light of day.
And
so they're gonna make their money. But I do see what they say. What they said. You didn't agree, but it does maybe hurt. Further purchases of different characters, just like said the Dotsons.
Who is really gonna
that a little bit.
Who is only gonna hurt? Is only gonna hurt retailers. DX9 has got this stuff out. So the retailers have already got this stuff from them. So it's only going to hurt them.
We know that, but no, we're talking about future, like the Dotsons, like I said, don't be surprised, at Tfcon Toronto that they show, Prowl or Blue Streak or somebody like that.
That's when I would say I'd have to.
DX9 is probably going to put theirs out this year.
There's also already a large cohort of people that whenever a release comes out from a X-Transbots or DX9 or whatever, they say, I'm going to wait for the Fans Toys.
Yeah.
Which is
You're not wrong.
It's okay, right? But then I've also seen
that's true.
The day that this came out, I also saw people go, oh, I'm going to go ahead and pass on that DX9.
Well, but wait a minute, though, Scott. How many? And we know.
Yeah.
Let's also be honest, though, Scott. We know a lot of people in this fandom, right? Like, and you more than me, probably. How many of us are going to buy both? A lot of us, because we're dumb. So that's what we do. It's what we do.
That's true.
So
that's what we buy. Hey, we buy Transformers and we complain about Transformers and we buy.
There you go.
And that's why we have shows like this.
The words of Eric B are those of him, and does not necessarily reflect the views of BYETP.
So listen, 100% agree with what you guys are saying, right? It's the practices of Fans Toys. I agree 100%. There are people out there that are so in love with Fans Toys that it doesn't matter what other company is going to make these characters. They know, and Brink just commented on, right, that we know that Fans Toys is going to make these characters eventually anyway. And there are people out there who are never going to touch another third-party company ever. They're all in on Fans Toys and they're going to buy them. I just don't like this practice. And this is the thing that bothers me, is that Fans Toys knows that they are making arguably the best third-party figures out there in the market today. And as much as I don't like Fans Toys, I don't want to buy from them, I have to admit that when they release something, it's a fantastic figure, and people are going to buy Fans Toys regardless. I just don't like this practice that the minute that somebody else tries to get in,
make something better.
Agreed, right? The minute that somebody else steps up and goes, oh, well, we've decided to make this character, Fans Toys goes, not on my watch, you're not.
I understand,
just
but
don't
hey,
like
make something
that
better.
practice.
Just like Kansas City Chiefs,
I'm with you. I hear you.
They were ready for a three-peat, and they got beat. And people were griping about the Chiefs. I'm getting sick of them winning. Well, you know what? Beat them.
Beat them.
That's all you got to do. Make a better product. And I think X-Transbots could be just as good or better than Fans Toys if they actually tried more. If they tried,
if they did better quality. Yeah.
Because they are putting out stuff that people need. That's the only reason why people buy X-Trans. I'm not saying everybody, but mostly buy it because they're putting out Omnibots, punch, counter punch, runabout, run amok. They're putting out characters that we don't have, and I don't see maybe anybody making them anytime sooner. Anytime soon. So. Yeah. I hope I didn't break up the show. I hope I did not.
Honestly,
no.
We do this all the time.
What I would say to that, make something better piece, and then I don't know that I have anything more to add to this conversation, but take a look at the side swipe. If you take a look at the back end of this figure, backside, I would argue that it does not, both front and back, does not look to be $100 better than the DX9. The DX9 is a $100 figure.
Conversation piece.
It's a $100 figure.
It's painted. Really good.
It's painted. It's it has die cast, right? And it was $100. This is likely to be at the cheapest 180, but more likely it's going to be 200.
It's going to be close to that $200.
Right.
And hey, that DX9 back end cleans up really good.
It does. It does. So I would argue that, and depending on the transformation here, because it's one thing the DX9 has established for themselves and carved out. You look at their Menasor, and all of those individual figures, they're all very smooth, very well done transformations. And quite frankly, if you do it in the right order, this one is their side swipe is also a very smooth transformation. I've had some reviewers out there that have had some difficulty with it, but the reality is if you do it in the right order, it's very smooth.
So
I don't have the faith that Fans Toys can do so that eloquently.
I'm also going to just talk about one other thing here with this thing, and just talk about Fans Toys practices. I'm with you guys. I do think when they shoot at Keith and they have whatever this little back and forth is with them two, it's personal and they got something going on.
For sure. Yeah.
But we can't jump out the window and just assume
it's funny
that when this comes to this, right, that this is Fans Toys quote unquote shitting on the little guy, because that hasn't been their MO with other people. There's something going on with Keith, but I think in this particular regard, I think it's you ever see a snowball coming down the hill and then it gets bigger. I think now we're snowballing and piling on just due to some of the other things that we're not so happy about with Fans Toys, and I think we need to be mindful of that. Understand that what happened with Dead End happened with Dead End. It's finally on its way. Put that out of your brain until you see it, right? With this particular thing dropping, I don't think it's going to take away from sales from DX9, and this is just to kind of wrap this up and put a bow on it. I don't think this is going to take away sales from DX9 because there's going to be a huge gap. DX9 will continue to get their money. I want to see them succeed because I think they're going to be a major player back in the masterpiece space. And we just need to give this time to breathe with DX9, but also let Fans Toys drop their renders. It's a freaking render. This ain't even a prototype. It's nowhere close to being out. So I think we're kind of jumping the gun a little bit, putting the cart before the horse, or we can just reel it back a little bit and kind of be happy with the fact that, hey, if you want this from Fans Toys, you're going to get it. But for those of us who have the DX9 or the Bad Cube, or even if it's a car, if you got your side swipe, you're good. But for those who've been waiting on Fans Toys to make it, kudos to them. They're making it cool. We're on to the next.
Yeah. No, I think you're going to yeah, go ahead, Derek. Go ahead.
I want to point out something real quick, and I need y'all to be aware of it. Every time these conversations be had when it comes to Fans Toys, I'm going to need y'all to, level out your Order 66 modes. Executing Order 66 modes when it comes to Fans Toys, because y'all are very, very, everybody gets very tense when it comes to Fans Toys conversations. And I don't know if it's because y'all hold on to the boxes too long and then they got this ingrained thing that comes into your body. And it's like every time it's like it get programs. Even if you're looking at the Fans Toys logo long enough, I don't even know if that's even programming you to be triggered when it comes to Fans Toys topics. I'm gonna need y'all to calm down, take it down a notch. It's a toy at the end of the day. So
for sure.
Please keep that in mind, when it comes to Fans Toys topics. It's amazing. It amazes me and it befuddles me how anytime we have a Fans Toys topic of any type, it gets into this.
You know what?
Oh no, you gotta get it.
I appreciate you speaking that to me, and I totally get it, and I'm very convicted in my heart because there's no way that that's anywhere near as serious as someone wearing a Decepticon logo on their T-shirt.
Listen, Fans Toys Conversations is always gonna get our cast.
Hold on, I don't have no Decepticon logos. Oh, you do?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking
about. He got you. But listen, this stuff is fun. So for everybody who's watching at home, if you haven't been watching our shows in the past, this is what we do. There's no ill intention anywhere. We love talking about Transformers, especially spicy topics like this. We knew it would get here, so this is just all fun stuff. So we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. For
this just makes for good content, and that's why you guys are here, right? Great conversation.
100%.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
is there another one after this one?
No, and then that's it. I thought that would be a good place to wrap this up, guys.
Because you forgot
we're not done.
What
they had? They showed Red Alert. Because that's Red Alert. Well, that's Red Alert in the middle. That's Red Alert in the middle.
That's Red Alert.
Oh, so it is. Yes. So that's Red Alert in the middle.
How is he still on? How is Rusty still on the show?
I don't know.
Good night, folks.
Thank you, Brad. Appreciate that.
That's Red Alert in the middle there, in case anybody didn't notice that. Slightly different. You're missing Daredevil, as am I. Some small detail differences right in the torso here, right? Obviously the head sculpt is different. Shoulder cannons on the other side. I was actually wondering about that. I wonder if the shoulder cannon goes on either side for this model. We'll have to wait and see
probably
what they decide to do with that. But this is Red Alert.
Also, look, we got to ask the age-old question, right? You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's in? Who's in?
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
I'm out.
There's no doubt that I'm in. And here's for me, it's because I still have the MP, so I want to replace out the MP. Because it's actually going to look a lot better with the MP Sunstreaker than the actual MP Sideswipe.
Yeah, so, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty.
The hips on this one are much better than on the
them hips don't lie, bro.
One area where I feel like if it's like the render, they'll have done a better job.
Yeah.
But I'm likely going to keep my DX9. I'll buy the Red Alert from Fans Toys.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Deluxe, I know you getting it. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Hold on. I gotta do it like you.
One.
Come on, man. Come on.
I have one.
That I definitely get. I have the Takara one. I don't have the Batcube, but I do have the DX9. The Takara Alt mode still holds up pretty good.
Holds up, brother.
I like it better than DX9 Alt mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's Fans Toys. It's going to be good. But like I said, we have like a year and a half, even maybe more than that, to even see this. But I hope it does come out and everything. So,
yeah, no doubt. And Rusty says he's out.
I'm out.
Listen, I'm on the fence. I'll be honest. I just picked up the DX9. I already had I have the Batcube and I have the Takara, and I was getting ready to sell the Takara. I might end up selling the Batcube with it and getting this too. But I don't know, man. I'm on the fence. I'll TBD. Let's just say that TBD. Yeah. But I think can we write this down for a topic for another show at some point? We need to explore this fantastic model Fans Toys pattern, because it seems like there's a pattern here, and we won't get into it tonight because it's kind of late already as is. But I think we need to explore that a little further, and I think the fans would our viewership would appreciate that.
And with all that being said, again, awesome conversation, guys. And I do want to thank Deluxe for hanging out with us. When you post stuff on the internet, it is forever. I did scrounge these off of Facebook.
Dang, I'm a tubby. Jeebus.
Even our own.
You chose the worst pick in my fat ass.
No, man. These were the best pictures I could find of you. That
Rusty, I lost 100 pounds, man. God dang.
I know, right? Yeah.
You know what, buddy? These are I did suck these out of like a couple of the one on the right is I think a recent picture. Maybe not.
I think I was on the toilet. I was on the toilet on that one, on the right one.
No, you were hanging out with a couple of guys in a restaurant.
No, that on the right, that's definitely on the toilet. Right? So anyway. Nah, dog. I think that is on the toilet.
That's a toilet pic, man. That's one of the toilet selfies, man.
Anyway,
I remember the Pinkerton. That was long. Yeah. That's when Pinkerton living in Alabama.
That was like in 2017 or something. I think is where I found that one. Anyway,
Pinkerton's lost a lot of weight since
lived
then
in Alabama then.
Yeah. Anyway, Deluxe, thank you very much for hanging out with us here. Just wanted to shout that out to you. And that is our segment, Eric. I'll let you take it back.
Yeah, man. So as Rusty has said, thanks Deluxe for joining us tonight. It has been an awesome conversation. It's been a fun time, a fun romp, but like they say, all good things must come to an end. So let's get ready to go around StreamYard, get some shout outs, some where you at, and then we'll go ahead and get up out of here. Let's start with our special guest, Mr. Deluxe. Tell the folks where they can find you.
Thank you. Once again, like always, thank you so much for having me on. It was fun. I love doing this. Just sitting around talking about Transformers. It is toys, but it's fun to do it. You can find me on my YouTube page. I'm at Deluxe Baldwin. I'm on Instagram too. That's where I'm mainly at, is YouTube and Instagram. Instagram, I think, is Deluxe_Baldwin_reviews, I think. And I guess I'm on TikTok too as well, but that's not going so well. But it's still fun to watch. But once again, thank you so much. It was an honor to be on here with y'all. Love y'all all like step cousins as always. And thank y'all for letting me come on and everything.
Appreciate you being on, man.
No problem, man. Thanks for joining us. Rusty, what about you?
I am the Rusty Mechanic as always, and you can find me on all your social media platforms, including YouTube and Facebook, not Twitter because fuck Elon Musk, and Instagram and Twitch, right? I do the Call of Duty thing, so I'm on Twitch as the Rusty Mechanic in there as well. I do want to give a quick shout out to my very own loving wife, who has just started her own Twitch channel as well as Boom Boom Betty on there. So she's fired that up on her console. She's having a blast with that. As the guys have mentioned, she's much better than I am and much more entertaining to watch. So go check her out on Twitch if you want to. And I think that's about it. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all your social media platforms, the Rusty Mechanic. Go check me out. Oh, and of course, please go check out my Facebook page for the Kennedy's Village raffle that we did talk about. I am giving away MPG-09 Super Jinrai at the end of this month. It is on its way here. I'm going to do a video review on it as well that you guys will be able to check out. But go check out my Facebook page on how you can get involved, get yourself into the raffle, enter as many times as you want, and of course, half the proceeds will go towards Eric's nonprofit foundation, Kennedy's Village, which I will let Eric talk about later on as he does his announcements. Thank you, buddy. It's been a super success, by the way. It's been super awesome, guys. Thank you for all the support. I know Eric appreciates it as well. But yeah, jump in. You want some free stuff? I'm giving away free stuff.
Yeah, I heard you got at least 30 entries in already.
I might have made a mistake last month. Missed out on Derek. Derek's in for free. I will tell you, actually, you know what? Just a quick update. Let me just double check, because I think the last time I checked, I was actually a little
not
surprised.
In for free. You're reapplying his $30.
Yes. We are at 200 entries already. Shout out to Bobby Skullface, by the way, for giving the raffle a shout out on his Stray review.
Yes, sir.
That helped a lot. There's been a lot of new people that have jumped in on the raffle, so shout out to Bobby for giving that shout out. Again, let's keep it going.
Yeah, man.
Right.
100%. Scott Rod.
I'm here every other week on Do You Even Transform Bros, occasionally on the Shelf Gravy and Realm Hatton Project on Fridays, and that is it. That's where you find me.
Yes, sir.
You'll be here every other week?
Okay, cool. You guys are too cute.
One Derek B. Flight deal. Okay. You can find me, Derek B, on your Book of Faces. You can also find me on Instagram as Derek What B. You can also find me here every other Tuesday as we transform your Tuesday on Do You Even Transform Bro. Make sure you check us out on our flagship show on Monday nights, ETR, Into the Realm, where you'll see me doing the Robot News on ETR every Monday night. The best parts of your Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and then I got you, Rusty. Relax.
I'm just holding it up. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just.
What's this again? All right. And for me, Eric B, Facebook group, Eric Burgess. You can also find me on Instagram, Mr._EatUp82. You can find me, my board, my wife, steady putting in work for Kennedy's Village, where we bridge the gap between sickle cell research and care. Be sure to check us out at BotCon this year. Don't forget to buy your tickets. The hotel room block is up. The tickets are not for sale just yet, right, Derek?
No, the tickets, the weekend passes, the weekend passes and the premium standard and plus passes are available to be purchased right now.
I need to go get mine.
If you are an artist or a vendor, we still have spots available. We have a few vendor spots available and a couple of artist spots available as well. If you're interested in vending or being in having an artist table, check that out as well. Those are available too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So go get your tickets. Go ahead and sign up if you want to be a part of the show. Do that ASAP. Kennedy's Village will have a presence there at BotCon doing our toy drive that we partnered with the Ram on. Details to follow on that in the near future. So make sure you be on the lookout for those deets. And then before we go ahead and get up out of here, two things. One last thing. Want to give a big shout out again to Rusty for taking us on, sponsoring us with these raffles, helping us out with these. They have been a tremendous success. So go ahead and go to his Facebook page. Make sure you drop a couple of dollars in there, get you a couple spots, and see if you can win some great products. But before we get out of here, Rusty, you got that clipboard handy?
What, this thing right here, you mean?
Yeah, that thing that you snuck up in there on the side that you thought I forgot about.
I gotta stop doing it. I keep cutting you off when you're doing your shout out. So I'm like, what about the clipboard? Anyway, all right, everybody, listen, Chat Squad again on fire. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Toy Mafia, as always, was first through the door, so shout out to him. Jedi Mindset, Paul Morales, Brink, Eric Von Wolfenstein, aka Wolfie, Young Kim, Princeton Phalanx 59, Willie Wamo, Logan, Jay Jeter, Dare 2727, Ash Bailey, Jonathan Walker, Sony from TM Reviews hanging out with us all night. Thank you, Sony. Big M and Marcellus Proctor. That was everybody in the chat. I think I got everybody. Again, thank you very much for hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate you very much.
Yeah, man. So, and on the way out, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Feel free to share the stream or the recording with a friend that you know who likes to talk Transformers or just like to hear crazy people argue about Transformers.
About toys.
Grown ass men.
It's all fun. The grown men talking about toys.
We should change the name of the show to Grown Ass Men Arguing About Toys.
No. But it was a good time. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It was a good time, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. And with that, guys, I think we are going to be out. You guys have a good night. Peace.
All right, everybody.
Oh, nothing from me.
Yeah, I figured
we got special guests.
Oh, do you want to do something?
No.
Say it with me now.